The Micro Machine Man here, aircraft carrier there. You can't have that, you can't have this. The new Micro Machine aircraft carrier playset. The dramatically detailed, terrifically trimmed replica of the real thing that holds 25 Micro Machines with fabulous, fantastic features. 2 totally terrific elevators, real working hoist, runway, and 2 cargo arms. The new Micro Machine aircraft carrier playset from the Louvre. Remember, if it doesn't say Micro Machines, it's not the real thing. This is the Micro Machine Man, presenting the most miniature motorcade of Micro Machines. Each one has dramatic details, terrific trim, precision paint jobs, plus incredible Micro Machine pocket playsets. There's a police station, fire station, restaurant, service station, and more. Perfect pocket portables to take any place. And there are many miniature playsets to play with, and each one comes with its own special edition Micro Machine vehicle and fun, fantastic features that miraculously move. Raise the voltage at the airport marina, man the gun turret at the army base, clean your car at the car wash, raise the cold bridge. And these playsets fit together to form a Micro Machine world. Micro Machine pocket playsets, so tremendously tiny, so perfectly precise, so dazzlingly detailed, you'll want to pocket them all. Micro Machines and Micro Machine pocket playsets, sold separately from the Louvre. The smaller they are, the better they are. The Micro Machine Man here, presenting the genuine, original, colossally collectible, most miniature replicas of the real things, Micro Machines. Dramatically detailed, terrifically trimmed, precisely painted, stupendously styled, and smaller than a nut. This one or that one. Now look at our bigger, better collection of all new Micro Machines, including U.S. classics, Corvettes, Stockers, convertibles, Formula, Pro Circuit, rally races, hot bikes, boats, military vehicles, and construction crews. Plus a fabulous fleet of Micro Machine aircraft and fighter planes. And the new deluxe Micro Machines, each with doors, hoods, and trunks that really open and close. Plus a seriously small series with outrageously oversized wheels. The Micro Machines vehicles and deluxe vehicles, the one and only original miniatures. Collect them, raise them, trade them from the Louvre. Remember, if it doesn't say Micro Machine, it's not the real thing. Micro Machine Man here presenting a genuine original, colossally collectible, most midget miniature replicas of the real things. Micro Machines. Dramatically detailed, stupendously styled, smaller than a nut, this one or this one. And now with a totally terrific town, the new Micro Machine Super City Toolbox playset. Closed, it's a mild matter toolbox. Open, it's a Micro Machine USA. Cruise your mini Micro Machine vehicles, planes, and boats to the police station, the marina, the mini motorcycle repair shop, the gas station, the construction office, work, the real working drawbridge, highway, passenger ramp, and garage doors. Or take a Micro Machine flying machine in for a landing. Phew, this place has it all. The new Micro Machine Super City Toolbox playset from Galoob. The one and only outrageous original miniatures. Remember, if it doesn't say Micro Machines, it's not the real thing. Micro Machine Man here presenting the genuine original, colossally collectible, most midget miniature replicas of the real things, Micro Machines. And now win this wild wheel and Wrangler Jeep or one of hundreds of other prizes by entering the one and only outrageous original Micro Machine sweepstakes. Details on the back of any Micro Machine pack. Jack? I'm just a Micro Machine Man, but this isn't just a plane. It's new, perfectly precise, dependency style Micro Machine cargo plane playset that holds 15 Micro Machines with amazingly mini military features: open and closed nose, real working ramps, elevator, and cargo door. Better get it before it takes off. The new Micro Machine mini cargo plane playset from Galoob. Remember, if it doesn't say Micro Machines, it's not the real thing. Micro Machine Man here, aircraft carrier there. You can't have that, but you can have this. The new Micro Machine aircraft carrier playset. The dramatically detailed, terrifically trimmed replica of the real thing that holds 25 Micro Machines with fabulous, fantastic features. 2 totally terrific elevators, real working hoist, runway, and 2 cargo arms. The new Micro Machine aircraft carrier playset from Galoob. Remember, if it doesn't say Micro Machines, it's not the real thing.
Okay, hello. Let me just put Peanuts on as well. I know nobody wants to, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Come on, you bad-mouthing me before I
There we go, there
back.
we go, there we go.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Micro Machines Amiga Live Game Night tournament. We have the most confusing leaderboard in the world, which is up in front of you there. We'll go through all of that in a minute, but just by way of introduction, you've already heard Demi. Say hi, Demi.
Hi.
And I'm Peanuts. And the tournament we're about to play is using the Amiga Live program. Anyone who's watched or played before will be familiar with that. If you haven't, it's a free piece of software, download to your desktop, and allows you to play thousands of Amiga games online for free, including online multiplayer, which is how we're going to be doing this. As usual, I say as usual again, if you're not familiar, we do these every month, different game each month, and yeah, with Micro Machines this month. But as usual, we've got a prize, which is the mug that you can see there at the bottom of the screen with a little speedboat going round and round.
Yeah, the speedboat is not included. It's sold separately. For,
For £1 million.
Only on OnlyFans.
For £1 million, by the way, you just get that little animated MP4. You don't even get an actual speedboat, so I'd steer clear. Have we got a video of the mug?
We do.
Ah, cool. We might as well share that as well, even though people can see them.
Let's do that then.
There we go. So that is what you're playing for. Trapshot, don't pretend you didn't know that Demi was on OnlyFans. You always
Highest paying fan.
Okay, so that's what we're playing for. I'll let Demi take you through the rules in a minute because he's much more au fait with them than I am. But before that, we thought we would remind you what's coming up. So we've got further tournaments in June and July, and we've already announced June's. But are we running the trailer for that one again, Demi, or are we just announcing that one again?
Let's do that.
Okay, let's
well.
run the trailer for June's first then. So this is what we've got coming up in June.
And also, if you want to sign up, use that link in the chat. Everybody is free to join. You just need the Amiga Live app. And let's go check out what's coming.
And there are still some spaces for June's game, so get your name down quick.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Speedball and Speedball 2, a combined tournament. Both
Yeah.
Speedball 1 in the first round, and then we're going with Speedball 2 for the remainder. So it's gonna be about 50-50 split when it comes to the matches.
And the good news there is that it means that it's not necessarily just going to be dominated by one person. So you can be great at one of those games, and
One
you can still get absolutely
unnamed person.
nailed in the other. One potentially unnamed person. Yeah. Right, and then July. Demi, can you remember the date of the July tournament?
No,
Okay.
but I'm betting it's in the ad.
It is. I ask because I'm desperately trying to update the website whilst the ad is running.
Probably it's 28th.
Let me have a look. It is indeed. It's the 28th of July, and this is what we've got coming up on that date. So there you go. That is what we've got coming up in June and July. July, I think people have been asking for Lotus 2 for a couple of years. So we thought we've been trying to hold on till we could make it work as a 4-player.
Indeed.
That's not on the cards at the moment, really. So we thought we should just get it out there, get it played. I've literally just added the sign-up sheet for that to the amigalive.com/gametime page. So get on there now, register. It won't be a massive tournament. We won't have, hundreds of players or anything. So I think that's going to fill up dead fast. So I'd get your name down sharpish if you want to play in that one. And Speedball, obviously that's been open for a month already, so that's half full. So get your name down for that one too. And we hope you can join us for both. Okay, so that's all the plugs done for now. We'll plug them again later for any newcomers. But Demi, do you want to go through the rules for Micro Machines?
Yeah, sure. It's all pretty simple. It's going to be a double elimination tournament. Up until the final, it's one match each meetup, and loser either goes to the loser's bracket or drops out of the tournament completely, depending on if it's the first loss or second. You can see the match numbering there on the table, and it's about to get a bit more complicated with all the info, but bear with us. So with the blue text you can see which vehicle will be, which track will be played for each part, each pairing or round, so to say, and then the players there in black. So we did a bit of a seeded draw this year, meaning that last year's finalists get to advance straight to the second round because there were only 14 signups. So that way nobody has to face pro players in the beginning, except you do have the semi-finalists there, which are also seeded. Kickstart and Mosque also playing in the first round, so that will be a tough test to some players, but no worry. If you get dropped in the first round, you just drop down to the loser bracket and get a second shot at the game, and we'll just continue following the table until we reach the final.
Yeah.
And that will be best of 3.
You probably can't follow that table yourself because it is absolutely all over the place. But we'll obviously just shout people out when it's their game. So, yeah, don't worry about
Pixels
them
already
what's happening.
looking forward to the losers bracket.
Who's
But there
Pixels
are
up
some
against?
more
have a
in, like
Oh, yeah,
interesting
Trap
races
Shot.
coming up.
Well,
Yeah.
Pixels, this isn't Trap's favourite game, so you never know. And further up, I think I've lost it now. Swedish was asking if there's still spots available for speedball. Yeah, I've just had a check. We've got four places available out of the 16 still. Okay.
Yeah, I think Trapshot has actually dropped out of this tournament with straight 2 losses both times.
I think last year got a bit further maybe, but anyway.
It did?
We'll see.
Well, that's how I choose to remember it.
Yeah, it does our own egos some good to remember Trapshot losing, even if he hasn't. Okay, well, I think that's kind of probably everything.
Trapshot is
yes,
asking-
you are registered
yeah.
for Speedball, yeah. Mr. Gray is disappointed that he's not going to get to play Pixels. Well, there's every chance he's going to beat me in the first round, so you never know. He might meet up somewhere down the line. All right, well, should we move on to the matches?
Yeah, sure. You can start
Okay.
straight away. Pixels and
So-
Trapshot are here.
Yeah, Glau goes straight through as the other finalist last year. So we jump straight into match 2, which is circled there helpfully. Pixels and Trapshot. So I'm on the Netherlands server, guys. So I've seen both Pixels and Trap in the chat. So I will start a game now on the Netherlands server.
Good
And hello, how you doing?
Not so bad, not so bad.
Excellent. So you're going to be player 1 in this one, Pixels. So if you can start when you see it, and then if Trap can just hold fire until he's
Sure.
until you've joined. Make sure okay, I've started that now.
Yellow.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I didn't realise we were up first. Hang on.
Did, was Demi right, Trap? Have you been double eliminated first matches both times you played this?
I thought I got to the final with Demi on this, or the semi-final, and got
No,
knocked out.
that never happened.
Yeah, because of like some fast cars, like some sports car round. Or
That's
something.
right. Yeah, I think that was the final, and that was.
And
year
I wasn't very good on that one because the sports cars are just ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
they're
want to
almost
fact check on that one.
But I also got, I did get knocked out of quite a few tournaments, sort of like early. What were the other top-down races? Was it the ATR, something like that?
Yeah, there was ATR, supercars.
Well, Supercars, you were in the final.
Marks,
Okay.
top down, but had skid marks as
And-
well.
I think you were in the final for skid marks. So
Huh.
So there you
Huh.
go. That should build your confidence up a bit ahead of this. Pixels, which racing games have you been in the final for?
I don't see the
Oh,
game, by the way. Is it up?
It should be on the Netherlands server. Can you guys see it?
No, I can't see it on the Netherlands.
It's interesting. Why not? I'm not playing offline. I've started the game. Alright, well let me close it then. And stop FSUAE and try again. So, you got Netherlands, 4 players, game, micro machines. Okay, I will try again. Let's see what happens this time.
Diligently clicking the refresh button here.
Yeah, I've just started it again now to see what it does.
We actually had a problem like that with Chakresk the other day. He couldn't start games, he could join them. I could start them, no problem.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
We're
Still
using
not
the
seeing
Netherlands
anything.
server. No, me neither.
Well, that's a bit concerning, isn't it?
I can try starting it. It's for
Yeah,
4, right?
okay. Yeah, you try and start it for 4.
Need to make
See if
sure
I
that
can
I'm
see it.
the spectator.
So it made me question whether I've opened the right instance of Amiga Live or not. I think I have. Okay, I'm just restarting my Amiga Live just in case that was a problem, so I'll try and join you guys in a second. Can you see the match that Demi started?
I cannot.
Nope.
Uh-oh. Might need to try a different server then, or maybe that's
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can try it again, Demi.
Should I start it on the England server, or are you gonna do it?
I'll try it on the England server, shall I?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do that. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah? Excellent. Okay, I've got a server issue, so England it is. So yeah, Pixels, you jump on that.
On my way in.
Yeah, okay, and Trap, you can jump on now as well. Should be ready.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I
Okay.
see you. Both are in, so I'm gonna join.
Well, if this works, that's pretty quick for a first round Amiga Live tournament match.
True enough. True enough.
I am tempted beta though, aren't I? It probably still isn't going to work.
Seems alright.
Hey,
There we
Rick.
go.
Excellent. Great. So we're one with speedboats. So now, Pixels, you'll need to find your way through this.
Yeah. Let's be Mike this time.
Handicapping yourself, are you?
I do not get the option, thankfully.
That's pretty
Well, actually, you
drastic.
do. You can now choose whether you want to handicap Mike. I'd go with no, probably.
There you go.
Oh, you guys.
So single race, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't got time for each pair to do a tournament, unfortunately. A tournament within a tournament. Be all day.
What's accelerate again? Is it fire or up?
I mean,
Fire.
that's reassuring for you, Pixels, isn't it? Trap's trying to work out the mechanics at this point. Yeah, it's fire to accelerate.
Yeah, that's the one I was going to press.
Yeah, if you're in tanks and you press up, it'll shoot.
Ah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, how do you fire the tank?
There you go.
Probably worried about things that I shouldn't at the moment.
You both ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready, yeah.
Okay. Have fun, guys. Good luck.
Fun.
Have fun.
Swedish, yeah, they do have different characteristics. Some of the players are a smidge faster than others, with Spider being the fastest, and then just scroll right, so they're getting a bit worse. Oh, all over the place. That looked like drink driving to me. That.
I may have had a little drink. Isn't there a duck or something we should be avoiding on this?
There is a duck somewhere, along with some whirlpools.
Where is it?
as well.
Where is it? There it is. You found it.
is. I
We've
knew
got some
I'd hit the
whirlpools
duck.
coming up as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice dodge.
They've
I
navigated
can never
pretty
get that.
skillfully.
Yeah, the characters have different stats, so if you want to play it safe, Spider is the fastest one and Bunny is the next fastest.
Yeah, I mean, there's very little difference between those two. But
Yeah.
if you're choosing sort of Spider and Walter, then there really is a difference.
Yeah.
Slapshot making the most of the bubbles there, managed to get a speed boost out of them.
Oh,
If you catch the bubbles at a right angle, then you get catapulted forward a bit. But if you
Oh, I
have the
didn't
wrong
that-
know
angle-
why that happened.
even
yeah,
match.
but if you catch them at the wrong angle, you get sprung backwards. So unless you know what you're doing with it, it's a bit chancy.
Both escape the duck, but not the whirlpool.
Pixels adopting the time-honoured tactic of keeping right to the back of the screen so Trapshot can see nothing. I like you thinking there, Pixels. Oh,
no.
didn't pay off that time. That was the
Yeah,
screen
you
flash
can't get it
I was
wrong.
talking about.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, get up.
Oh,
That was very sporting of you there, Pixels. Just nudge Trapshot on through the course.
Right, it's the last lap, so if you stay at this situation, Pixel's gonna win when the lap is over. Trap needs
Aw.
to score
Needs 2
twice.
points. Pull it back to level.
Ooh, doesn't get the first one there. It's gonna be.
That might be one.
Oh,
There's one.
finally gets it. Still has a
got one.
shot.
Yeah, you've got one chicane left, which you could actually get it from. But it's
Oh,
no.
that's not the way to
Well done.
I bet you're comfortable of that glad of that loser bracket now.
Yeah.
Oh, at this rate, you might actually take it before the finish line, I think, Pixie.
That would be
Finishing him off in this final stretch. There you go.
Oh,
Well done, Pixel.
Well played.
That was good.
yeah, well played.
We'll see you in a few matches' time.
Well done, thank you.
Well done, Pixels.
Thing is, Trapshot,
Thank you very
as there
much.
is no loser from the first match, you'll get to advance to the next one.
Oh, well, that's a win then.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, you've already won one match.
Just give me the mug now then, you know.
Yeah,
See you
might as well.
See you later.
Come on, see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Nice one. Well done, Pixels. Okay. Oh, by the way, Demi, I didn't remind you last year. Make sure you play the animations from time to time. Otherwise, we just won't get any.
Yep.
Okay. So next up, oh, it's me, Mr. Gray. I've seen him on the chat, so I think he's, unless he's already had enough and disappeared, should be around.
You dream.
Right. Is that someone jumping onto the chat? I've heard a noise. Let me see.
Oh.
Hello.
How are you? Long time no see.
I know. I keep missing them. I keep forgetting about them.
Yeah. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I have been practicing day in, day out for the last 5 months for Micro Machines
nice.
tonight.
That feels unlikely.
Yeah, it is.
Have you managed to practice at all for Micro Machine?
No, not one bit.
Oh, good. You're in good company because neither have I. So, we're playing on the England server because the other one's given us some grief. At the moment.
Okay, hang on. Have I got to find the game? I can't remember. Or I just
No, you don't need to find the grain. Just find the server.
Okay. Good.
When did you last update your Amiga Live, by the
It
way?
just told me to update it now.
Ah, okay. So you've got the new one already.
How do I update it?
Three-Headed Monkey asked if we're not gonna play full games. That is a full match.
Oh yeah.
In Micro Machines terms.
It's great. It's told you to update it now, has it?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So you've not got it updated. Okay. Effectively, you just need to re-download it. So
Check
Should we-
FSUA launcher version.
no. Just go to AmigaLive.com and
Okay.
straight
Sorry.
download
Give me
it from
2
there. That's your
seconds.
best bet.
That will be-
That's okay. It should be a quick download, hopefully. And then,
Should we do
because-
another
I
match?
do have Welsh internet. now,
between?
so just,
Yeah, that's fine. Tell you what we'll do, Mr. Gray. We'll go on to Kickstart and Goal Scoring Superstar Heroes match and come back to mine and yours.
well, it's actually not that bad. It'll take me 2 seconds. Is it Windows 60? Because I'll have to have you on thing. Windows 64. Is it?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, go on to the next game. I'll be right back.
Yeah, should we do that and then come back?
Yeah.
Because obviously you just want to make sure your controller's working on the
Yeah,
new one as well.
All right, I'll be back now.
Okay, nice one. See you in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do that. So if Kickstart, and I know Kickstart, so I've seen him, Goal Scoring Superstar Hero, are you around as well?
It's gonna be a quick tournament, just skipping matches.
Yours is. We haven't got, if either due to technical reasons or no shows. I don't know if Goal Scoring Superstar Hero is here. He definitely thought he was going to be. Ah, he is here. Original Bomberman. Is that? Ah, that's you, is it? Ah, he is here. Original Bomberman. Is that? Ah, that's you. Ah, okay, that's fine. Must be, yeah. Great. Okay, I will start on the England server. I can see that Kickstart's joined the voice chat. Hi, Kickstart. Are you okay?
Hello, yes.
Good.
Yeah, excited for the tournament.
Yeah, you've been practicing, I see.
Yeah, on stream, we know all your moves. Kickstart was so confident in reaching the final, he played the last level against the computer, practiced for like an hour on stream.
Oh, that's what you want to see.
That matters.
Okay, I'll start the game now on the England server. So GSSH is in the chat as well. So Kickstart though, you're player 1. So if you can join it first when you see it,
Okay.
should hopefully pop up in a moment.
Yep, see it.
Okay, I see it. I'm joining.
Okay, great.
The thing is that in these earlier rounds, it's anybody's game, I think.
Yeah,
Vehicles
definitely.
aren't that fast, and
No,
every
it's hard to-
every
and the
point
courses are
counts.
short as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kickstart's in. So GSSH, if you can jump in as well.
All right, see him joining.
Okay. Great. So for anyone just coming in, you've not missed much. We're in the first round still of our Micro Machines tournament. We've played one match so far. We'll be going back, as you can see on the table now. And the one we played was match 2. We've skipped match 3. We'll go back to that, and we're currently about to start match 4. No messing about from kickstart, straight in with Spider. Right.
Single race.
Yep. And we're still on speedboats, of course.
This one.
Or powerboats, as they call them. Yep, that's it.
Okay, are you ready?
Not on voice, so let's assume so.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys.
On
Right.
voice, but not on mic.
Yes, yeah.
Looks promising.
Yep. Oh, that's
Until
not
that
promising.
point. Yep.
Oh, at least it's still going.
Mr. Gray's ready for the next match.
Okay,
Great.
great. Nice one, Mr. Gray.
Make sure your controller works as well.
Oh no.
Oh,
both
go
got
in.
caught by it.
Yeah, it's a lot tougher than it.
Oh,
Some people make it look. Oh,
Oh.
it's just stopped there.
just could not pull out of that. It's just
Yeah.
hovering. Yeah, those whirlpools, unless you're dead straight and against the bottom or the top, then they tend to clip you and just suck you back in.
Yep.
Oh, another
Just
bounce off the bubbles
inching
there.
away there. Yeah.
Yep, kickstarts.
Oh,
well
Ooh,
played.
nice
That's-
trick though.
That sneaky little nudge there. That was a good one.
Ready for it now.
Not letting that happen twice.
Pretty even.
With all this soap around, I should be making puns about clean getaways and stuff like that, but I'm not that cheesy.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I've just done it.
I'm not sure if it's the speed of Spider or just better lines, but he starts keeps slowly inching away and
That'll be
filling
it.
that gap. Yeah.
There you go, with a lap spare after that one as well. So well played, Kickstart.
thanks. Thanks for
So
my-
goal scoring superstar hero, unlucky. You're not out, of course. You just drop down into the loser bracket, so you'll get another race shortly. So thanks, guys, and we will see you both in the next rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was quick. So
These matches tend to be.
yeah, Kickstart taking no prisoners there. Okay, so we're going to go back now to me and Mr. Gray.
I'm here.
Hello. So is everything working?
Well, I don't know. I'm assuming my pad works. I got controller Xbox One for Windows connected.
Okay, well that probably should work without any configuration. So
Yeah.
I guess we're about to find out anyway.
Okay, so which server is it?
So we're on the England server, and I'll start it now. Oops, I need to start myself as player 1. Okay, so that should pop up in a minute. Hopefully, you should be able to see it in the box. And I don't know if it's a while since you've used it. Make sure you click when you see the match, click the little join box immediately above it. Don't press start up at the top, otherwise you'll obviously start an entirely new
So
game.
do I join now?
If you can see it, yep.
Yeah, I can
That'd
see
be
it.
great. Brilliant.
Yeah. Did
Great.
someone leave or did I leave? Oh, okay.
No, you're okay. I think that's just something on the voice chat. I think you're fine.
Rightio.
So, Demi, if you can jump on,
Yep.
then we should be good to go. Well, probably while you were trying to sort your connection out there, Mr. Gray, I've had the benefit of watching another match on that speedboats course. So,
Oh, practicing mentally. I like it.
yeah, at least I can remember the track a little bit now. And I can copy the dirty tactics for trying to nudge you off the edge. Right. Have a go. I'm going to go with Bonnie. Why not?
Okay, so it's me choosing now, yeah?
It is.
I'll go Joel. Because he
Why
looks
not?
like me as a kid.
He looks like a proper rebel. Were you a punk as a kid? He looks quite punk.
Tiny bit, yeah.
There we go. Right,
Okay.
good
What's
luck.
go? A, is it?
Yeah, fire. I thought I shoot, but I'll wait in case it's not.
Yeah,
It is.
go on, mate.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Go on, go.
There we go. Oh. Inside line.
I've been practicing all my life for this game since the 90s.
just not for the last 20 years, really. That's
No.
one thing. I practiced plenty.
It's like riding a bike. It comes back. Shit.
Oh
I was back here.
no!
No!
I got away just.
Damn it.
I nearly forgot all about that.
Okay. That whirlpool pool was not there 30 years ago, I'm sure.
No, they've added that since, I think.
Another Amiga Live hack by John.
Yeah.
It could just make this a whole course of whirlpools.
Trying to dodge whirlpools now. I don't know. Alright, this is the only one, okay.
Custom
Yeah,
track
don't
for
worry,
next tournament.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was close.
I remember which way this turns. Oh, this way. That was lucky.
Oh, damn it.
Man, just put
Holy
a bit of lead
gainy.
there.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, nice duck.
No! Why?
Sailed past that one.
I need more horsepower.
I think this must be the first time I've actually managed to get past the whirlpool every time.
Don't jinx it.
No.
Oh,
damn
nice
it.
speed
Have I
boost
lost?
as well.
Shit.
It's okay. You just drop down into the other bracket, so you'll still get another crack at it.
Okay.
Along a different track with different vehicles.
Okay, well done.
Thank you. Just playing. Speak to you
Yeah.
soon.
Cool, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, pnutttz did great last year. Only dropped in very late game by Musk, who ended up being one of the semi-finalists then, of course.
Yeah, he beat me both times, didn't he? Didn't he knock me out of the
Yeah.
winner bracket and the loser bracket?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really want to meet Mosk again, if I'm honest. I've not worked out the tournament table, so I don't know if there's any risk that will happen, but we'll see. Oh wait. Oh, that's a relief. I just thought for a horrible minute there I might have to play you next, Demi, but no, I'll be playing Kickstart next, which is much better. Okay, so on to match 6. So Ratchet Clank and Swedish. Are you guys both here? I don't think I've seen Ratchet Clank yet.
I was asking about the draw earlier.
Yeah, it was messaging me. Oh, there he is. He's okay.
Yep.
He's here. So yeah, there we go. Okay.
So I don't think either player will be joining us on voice, or
No, I don't think so either. So Ratchet Clank, you're player 1 on this one, so I'll start it now. Swedish, if you hold off. Oh, hi there, Ratchet. How you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Good. Okay, I'll start it now. So Ratchet, you're player 1. So if you can join when you see it, and if Swedish, you just wait until
Okay, which server?
Ratchet's joined. Okay, so we're on the England server, Ratchet.
Yep.
England, okay.
Yeah. We had some problems with the Denmark one.
Okay.
Netherlands rather.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chuck Risk, welcome to the stream. See, the game started.
Yeah.
There's Ratchet.
Okay, great. So Swedish, you can jump in now as well, please. And Swedish has jumped in now, so just you, Demi.
So great. Do we ping you on Twitch or Discord or?
Yeah, Mr. Gray will. I'll drop you a message on Discord. You can make sure you've got your alerts volume turned on. I just had a message from Glenn with tears rolling down his face saying he's not going to be able to make the speedball tournament this year. Bad news.
I'm still waiting at the Netplay server.
Yeah, Demi, have you managed to get? Oh, there you go. You should be
Yeah,
starting
I
now.
did.
Okay.
Apparently somebody connected after me, but I should be a spectator. Shouldn't matter.
Find out. Okay, so Ratchet, you're in control here, so just press fire.
Okay.
2 player, of course. Single race. Oh, sorry, good. Choose your racer.
Okay.
A little bit of a mic bleed coming from Ratchet, but
I will turn the volume down just a moment.
Great. Swedish looks like he's going down the. It's like the Karate Kid route with that headband. So single race, Ratchet.
Just a moment. Okay, now it's working. Okay.
Okay. Cool. And we're still on power boats. So if you go scroll through to those, please.
Here we are.
There you go.
So,
That's the
Swedish,
one.
are you ready?
He's not on voice, but
It's not on
let's
voice,
see the
but
chat.
I think he probably is. He's just picked the character okay, so
Yeah.
must be good to go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's-
there he goes. On the,
So
on the
I
tab
will
chat.
try.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
Nice start.
Was. I don't know if Ratchet was quicker off the button there or if it's the
Yeah.
character. Whoa, that was a big collision.
Oh,
Oh, Ratchet just stopped dead there.
completely
Why?
stopped.
I haven't stopped. But okay, perhaps that's a singular problem. Singular
There you
problem.
go.
Yeah, it might have been a collision or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh. Little bit of difficulties there getting around the duck.
Oh,
Ooh, that is a
Swedish goes
risky
down
choice going from top side.
Yeah, there's less space at the top to get past there. It's definitely easier around the bottom. Oh, Swedish catching the
But
obstacles at the moment.
Yep. Getting them all.
Oh,
Ooh, nice. It's almost
bailed out there
caught
by
there. Yeah.
Ratchet, I think.
About to
I
get
don't-
sent backwards.
Looked like it, yeah.
Still pretty even.
They did a really good job of dodging a monotonous engine noise for this, didn't they?
Oh,
Oh, close.
Oh, turned a bit too soon. Oh,
Oh, and
that was
Swedish
a
lucky
big
this
bounce
time.
around the whirlpool there by Swedish. Literally sprung off the bottom bubble.
Oh, this is back and
pulling it
forth.
back now. That's getting close. That's what I like to see. Ratchet had a great start. Swedish has levelled it back up.
Good news for you guys is that I don't think you have to face a player in the first match in the loser bracket, so you will advance.
Oh, there you go. So whoever
Anyways.
wins this. Oh, both.
no!
both. Oh,
Oh,
well
nice.
Played.
That
Did not
was,
see Swedish getting around that round the
yeah.
top, but he made it work well. And,
I don't think I've ever
Ratchet
managed that.
Oh, no,
Ooh, and then
Ratchet
sent
catching the
backwards.
balls there. It's reversed now, so Ratchet was 2 up, and now Swedish is 2 up. Oh,
Ooh,
sneaky play.
evil trick.
It wasn't nice.
Trying again. Oh, backfired a bit that time.
Yeah.
So there's a lap to go, and Ratchet needs to pull a couple back here. Oh no, that was the last lap,
No,
wasn't it?
that
Yeah,
was
that was
the
the
last
last one.
Complete one.
Yeah.
So, good game.
So, yep, Ratchet, you just dropped down to the loser bracket. Swedish, well played, and you're through to the next round of the winner bracket, or the
Okay.
main bracket. Feels a bit harsh calling them loser brackets and winner brackets. Kind of got to distinguish them somehow.
So,
Secondary bracket.
Could you tell me if there is any opponent at the loser round, or? at
Yeah,
the-
so has Ratchet got an opponent next round, Demi, or is he going straight through?
Going straight
Okay.
through
So,
to round 2.
Okay.
There you go, so you can put your feet up for a bit.
Okay.
All right, speak to you soon.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Cheers, bye. Okay. I can see that Glenn is already on the chat. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent. Yeah, we're all right. So you can't make Speedball next month.
No.
Bad times.
I'm away. I don't think I'll get away with it while I'm away on holiday.
You should probably cancel the holiday.
That's the thought, actually.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I'll have a chat with the wife.
Station.
Yeah.
Just say, well, I'll join you a few days later. Be all right.
Yeah, we could do it that way. Yeah.
Okay. I spoke about this. Is that feedback off your mic, by the way, Glenn? Is that Demi?
Oh, it might be. I think we had this last time. Yeah.
Did we? Well, Demi's got company, you see, so I'm not sure if it's just him having a chat with his buddies in the background.
Is that any better?
Yeah,
I had my
actually,
mic
that is.
muted.
Ah, yes, it wasn't Demi. Yeah, you sound better now, Glenn.
Good.
I haven't seen Dancing Wolf anywhere. Is he here? Does anyone know?
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
I'm thinking. I don't know why, Glenn, but I'm feeling a bit like you can have a free pass here.
No way.
Should be alright, wouldn't it? I mean, I say it'd be alright. The likelihood is the next round's going to be pretty tough for you. But
Yeah, the boats is the only track that I know, I think.
oh, you might not
It's
get
just
to
the
play
only
it.
one you practiced and then you don't get to play. It's
Yeah.
bad.
So I don't think Dancing Wolf is here.
Well, we have another match there that we can play before.
Yeah, we'll
Vector
jump forward to
Funk
play Vector Funk and Mozg, and then we'll come back to you, Glenn, and see if Dancing Wolf's around by then. I'll drop him a Discord message now whilst we're waiting.
Yeah, I did already.
Oh, you've done that now, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, Glenn, we'll come back to you, bud.
Cool, alright.
Alright, speak soon.
See you in a bit. Bye.
Okay, so we will try instead Vector Funk and Mozg. I've seen Mozg on the chat, he's here. Vector Funk, oh, I'm here too, excellent. Okay, keeping a low profile. So, in that case, guys, I will. Hold on, I've still got a game running by the look of this, or is someone else? Oh, I think Ratchet's got a game running at the moment, so I'm going to be on the England server. Make sure you don't join Ratchet Clank's game. Oh, hold on, what's that? What's happened here? I seem to be in a game. Let me get rid of that. What on earth? That's a bit weird. Okay, so you might already see a game where Ratchet Clank's player 1 on the England server, so obviously don't join that. I'm going to start a 4-player game there instead. Vector Funk, you're player 1, so if you can join when you see it, please, and let us know when you have. Just in the chat's fine. So hopefully you can see that now. Oh, and I think the game's disappeared now as well, so you should just see the one game.
I see a game, but it has you as player 1, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know why it's done that. It's reverted itself back for some reason, but we'll have to just change it.
Yep.
So yeah, Vector Funk, if you can jump on that game. Okay, Vector Funk's in. So, Mozg, do you want to join? Oh, hi. Vector Funk's joined on the chat now as well. How you doing? Oh, it might just be on mic, maybe on an audio, maybe not with a mic.
Yeah. Vector Funk is in. Don't see Mozg yet.
No, just wait a moment longer.
Sometimes takes a while to.
Oh, he's joined us as a spectator.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're just going to have to sort out the controllers when we get into the game this time. Because for whatever reason it started me, not as a spectator, which I think meant Mozg had to be one. Okay. So, Vector Funk, if you want to go into the F12 menu and set your controller in the import 1, and that will sort that.
Vector Funk is spiking intermittently, but not going over 100.
No, that should be alright then, hopefully.
Yeah, so you're just gonna have to player 1. So Vector Funk needs to press F12, then go to this first input options field, and then select with this joystick port whatever control method you are using, and Mozg then same thing for this port 2.
Yeah, Mozg, you can do your
Mozg
port 2 at the same time if you've not done that already.
So again, F12, select the port you're in. VectorFunc is on the top, Mosk bottom there. Select it, press enter again, and then select your controller method.
Are you hearing us all right, VectorFunc, by the way? Because obviously, because you've not got your you're not mic'd up, so I can't see anything from you at the moment.
Yeah, sorry, I
Yeah.
can hear you all now.
Oh, nice one. Hi, you alright?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, alright, thanks. Have you managed to get yourself on port 1?
It looks like it from my end, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So if you press fire, it should start the game. Yeah, there
Great.
we go.
Okay.
2 players.
Yep, 2 players. And then you get first pick of the players as well. Yep, no messing about there. Taking the 2 best players. No one's opted for Walter yet, strangely. Single race.
I think somebody did last time, and they
I think you should,
apparently
Demi,
learned their
that's
lesson. Yeah.
I think that should be your punishment, Demi, for winning last time.
Right, so it's still a
So you're
power
still on
boats, is it?
power boats. So if you just scroll right to those.
There we go.
That's it.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
luck,
also
guys.
trying to work out an audio issue here in the background, but I can hear you all fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
ooh,
yeah,
who
that was
knows?
Nice and close.
Oh, nicely caught up.
Evening disconnected.
And both go in. That was a
Yep.
spot for a point.
Down the plug hole.
Moss goes in.
Yeah.
VectorFunc
That's
gets
good.
the first point. Nice.
Yeah, Mods have the top line there, so it's a bit more tricky to get down the bottom and dodge the whirlpool from that starting position.
Yeah, we have
this. Three-headed monkey. No, neither's blue. Moski's purple.
We have the red one and the slightly more blue red one.
If that looks blue on your monitor, you might want to make some adjustments. I guess. Be curious to know what colour that water looks.
We have put the player names on the monitor frame there.
Yep,
Hey.
under the corresponding player.
Back and forth again.
It is.
Nice bounces.
I mean,
Ooh,
I'm not sure that
catches the
powerboat
duck.
racing is meant to be a contact sport, but
Yeah, they're
players
making it
definitely-
one. Oh, this
Oh.
time it's VectorFunc who goes
not
in.
making it around the. I don't think you've had a lap yet where you've both managed to get around that.
Yeah. Every time somebody going in. Ooh, tries
Oh
to
yeah,
get the
managed to just.
Speed up.
Oh,
blocking Musk's
both players
little
managed to get a bit of a boost there,
bounce
but,
there. Yeah.
neither getting a win out of it.
Ooh, it's the last lap. Only 1 point separating them. The whirlpool might just clench it this lap.
That was
Or
a good
the
line
dog,
from Mosk
yeah.
to catch up from being behind.
All right, what's gonna happen? Both go
Both
in.
down it.
Are you gonna get
And
past
that's
it?
where
No,
VectorFunc has
you're
a
gonna
bit
have
of
to
an
do it
advantage
again.
being- Oh,
Both
they
go in
down
again.
This could take some time.
Oh,
Mosk
what a
is
play
really
by
messing
Moss.
with VectorFunc that time. Harsh. Still enough time left for VectorFunc to do something about that, but it's
It's
not easy
tough.
from there. That's probably going to be it now.
Wow. Moss
Okay,
really
here we go.
did good work there
Yeah.
last lap.
Well
Wow.
played.
Yep. Well played there, Mosk. VectorFunc, you just dropped down to the other bracket, so we'll have another game with you shortly.
The other bracket.
Yeah, I'm going to start calling it the other bracket, the loser bracket. It feels less mean. All right, we'll see you there shortly. Okay, well played, Mosk, and VectorFunc lives to fight another day as well. The dark side bracket, yeah, we'll go with that, Pixels. Okay, so back to Glenn and Dancing Wolf. Did you get any response on Discord, Demi?
Nope, no response.
Okay, so he's screening our calls and can't see him there. So, Glenn, it's looking like a free pass.
Yeah.
Yep, I'd say so. Okay, well, there we go. That was pretty easy first round for Glenn.
Yeah, impressive play.
Annihilated opposition.
No
yeah.
mistakes.
No,
That's
not a
pretty
single
good.
mistake made, and didn't even complete a lap and managed to win. So that's pretty good going. Swedish, no reserves. We were actually 2 players short overall this time, which we prefer not to be. So anyone who's sat around watching who thinks they could have a crack at one of these, and based on the standard of play, it's here, there, and everywhere. Anyone can have a go. So please do sign up. Next month we've got Speedball and Speedball 2, and then on July we've got Lotus 2, and you can sign up using the link you can see just underneath the spotlight on the screen there, amigalive.com/gametime. Okay, Glenn's through. Congratulations. So now we go on to the second round of the main bracket, and then once we've done this, we then go down to the first and second round of the the first round of the loser bracket. So we're now on to Glau, having had a free pass from round 1, now meets Pixels in round 2 on turbo wheels.
Actually has to work for it now.
Yeah. Now Glau's got to actually show why he got to the final last year. So Pixels is back, and
I am.
and is probably more warmed up than Glau, who's just been sat around at Demi's house. I'm going to guess just with
The last 2 hours. So.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case, I'll start it now. We'll stay on the England server. So everything's the same as before. Obviously, just changing the vehicles over to turbo wheels when you get through the menus. Oops, I nearly forgot to set myself to be a spectator this time. Okay, so you should see it there in a second. Glau, you're player 1. So are you on Demi's connection, or are you on a separate one?
Mine.
Okay, so I didn't need to start before, did I?
Oh, we started it for 4?
Yeah, because it's obviously for 3. Let me cancel that. So nobody joined that. Oh, Pixels has joined that. So Pixels can drop out of that. Yeah, quickly.
Yeah, Glow is
second.
joining first. So Pixels, wait until we join here. You're player 2.
So, yeah. Oh, it's changed me to player 2 this time, so ignore this one as well, because I'm just going to...
I'm still trying to get out the first one.
Uh,
There we go.
I'm just trying to cancel all these various games that are trying to run. Failing to. Right, so
Swedish
that's
House
confusing.
saying, let the pixels glow.
Nice.
I'm unclear who's rooting for in that particular definition. Okay, so ignore the games that are there at the moment, because they've all started with something wrong with them. Either the wrong amount of players or me as one of the players. So
I'm trying to psych Glow out here.
Yeah,
Very
I'm
transparent.
I'm just messing with him. Me and Pixels pre-arranged all of this.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in
I'll,
a Zen mode compared to Demi at least.
I've started another one now on the England server again, so just look for obviously the most recently started one.
And you're playing 1.
I don't know why it's showing that, because again I started as a spectator, it's just not happy with it for some reason. That's annoying.
We'll sort it out.
Yep. No problem. Probably a little bit late to follow the stream announcement, which is currently come up in the chat, to sign up for the Micro Machines tournament that's taking place on the 26th of May.
A little bit.
Probably ignore that one. Right.
So it told me I joined as spectator. So
Okay, yeah, so if you swap yourself onto port 2 in the F12 menu, then Pixels.
yeah. Should be okay, I think.
Okay, so hopefully Glau can move around. Yep, Glau's got the spider.
Yeah, there we go.
Mike,
I've got the goggles on.
good choice.
I got goggles as well.
And
One, right?
yeah,
It's turbo wheels.
It's quite fast. I quite like it.
Good luck, Pixels.
Good luck.
Enjoy.
Did I say pickles?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot we've ditched that. I bet Pixels was relieved that I appeared to have died to death, but
Oh, straight in the water.
yeah, I mean that was not good. These are quite twitchy, these vehicles.
Mhm.
Yeah.
More so
fast.
than the boats.
Yeah, much more so. They're less,
Oof.
way less forgiving. Partly because you do get stuck on more stuff at the edge of these as well, rather than bouncing and springing back into the track.
Ooh, a bit wide.
Oh,
Nicely
nearly in the soup there.
on.
Oh, I thought Pixels might have been.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice bounce.
Oof,
yeah,
lucky.
just nudged into the rocks. Harsh.
Oh,
No!
almost had to pay
I mean,
for
I'd like
that.
to say that's sort of a quality bit of play, but I think there was a bit of luck involved in
Almost got him.
Cloud dodging the soup there.
Yeah, a bit all over the place now.
Oh no!
that?
This
Oh,
is chaos.
No!
Oh,
Ooh.
Pixels, come on back. Well played. Remembering that turn just right.
Still
So harsh.
touch
so
animosity.
Boo!
I thought for me that Pixels you just had enough of enough pixels, ironically, on the bridge, but not quite.
Wow,
Oh,
nice
behind.
tight
So
angles.
close,
yeah. Got some speed on the straight there.
Ooh, interesting
Oh.
start.
Oh, didn't work out.
Whoa.
Well, that
played.
was a bit brutal. Well played. Pixels still got another crack at it.
Yeah.
They just dropped down to the other bracket, and yeah, well played, Clout.
Thank you.
Well played.
Showing some of that form that got him through to the final last year.
Yeah, indeed. Looking scary.
Okay, so that was pretty quick. A three-headed monkey. The chaos is the part that makes it fun. Yeah, I agree. I think that's the same with most Amiga games, actually. Those that are a bit chaotic, where anyone's got a bit of a chance of the most fun. Right, Demi, you're going to have to remind me who's up next, because I'm still staring at the winner screen on my stream.
Yeah, it's you and Kickstart.
Oh no. Okay. So I need 3-player again. Am I player 1?
Yeah,
Yeah, here we
yes
go. I
you
can
are.
see it now. Have you only just changed that, or is my stream lagging by?
No, I just
quite a
I was
second?
just making
Making some
couple
changes.
yeah.
Cool. Okay, Kickstarter, you. Oh, he's back on yet. Oh yeah.
You were hoping it was gone.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd suddenly been taken ill and couldn't compete anymore, so I'd get a free pass. But looks like he's still fitting well, which is really disappointing for me. Right, okay, Kickstarter. Managed to start it on the England server now, so jump on there this server. It's showing me as... Oh no, that's fine. It's showing me as player 1. Okay, good. Alright, Demi, we're both in.
Nice.
This feels like it's going to be tricky. Hi, Hazemaker.
Probably.
Thanks for the love, appreciate that.
Okay, so what is the second best? Sherry, I think.
I don't know, I thought they were in order, so I thought Bonnie was the
Yeah,
second best.
yeah, I
Spider.
think it's that way, yeah.
Okay.
Have you been practicing this one on stream as well?
Yeah, a little with Musk.
Oh man, that doesn't bode well for me. Okay, good luck, man.
Good luck.
Doesn't need luck.
Who doesn't?
Kickstarter.
I was going to say I do. Oh crap, I had a panic there. I did not know what colour I was.
Yeah, that's the first thing you want to get right. Controlling the right player. Ooh, looking good.
Oh,
Nice trick.
That was not intentional, but I'll take it.
Of course it was. Gotta take credit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, that was so close. Practically using it as a boat. Moses driving on water. Or was it Which one? Oh, this is kickstart slowly gaining and too sharp a turn. Yeah.
Could not keep up. Good play.
Nice.
You there?
Let kickstart there help you out. Last lap, tied. Kickstart was in the semi-finals last time. Peanuts dropped out by Musk. Oh
no!
Oh, so much in play here. Are we gonna see a first playoff? Woo, looks like it. So it's sudden death. This could go on for like 5. Oh my god! Just driving on water there. Insane. Oh, takes the curve early and Peanuts clinches it.
Oh, that
wow.
Oh, well played, man.
An upset for sure.
Okay, that takes me through, and obviously Kickstart you just dropped down to the other brackets, so we'll see you again shortly.
Yeah, good job.
Okay.
And just have to.
Right, that was quite close.
It was.
But
Now
that was
Kickstart
fun.
goes all the way to the helicopter round, regardless. So
Yep.
it's.
Well, I mean, the bad news for me is that is probably the track that I'm best at, so it's all downhill from here for me.
That was pretty impressive, I gotta say. Good work.
Thanks.
Especially
Okay.
since you said you didn't have time to practice, so. I'm,
No, I haven't played this since last year.
yeah,
Last tournament.
really good.
Swedish. You're up next against Demi. So a nice easy second round match for you.
Yeah, I think they are now dropping the favorites early. Although Glove did get through. I'm not sure what's gonna happen there.
Okay.
Great players.
I'll start it now on England server again. Okay. Swedish, it's Demi to join first this time as player 1. So if Demi just let Swedish know when you're in.
Yeah, I see the game now. Hopefully it was the right one. Oh, I'm nervous.
I've got Glau in the next round. That's not good news for me. Okay, so here we go. Right. Hope you're feeling sharp, Swedish.
I hope you are not.
I was suggesting to Glau that he should be unplugging your keyboard intermittently during the matches, just as some sort of handicap.
I was just about to ask, should I do it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Demi won't mind at all, he's not competitive, it's fine.
Yeah, he won't kick me out, I'm sure.
For everyone watching the stream, we've got a few more viewers than we had at the start, so just to let everyone know what's happening, we're playing our monthly Amiga Live GameNight tournament. As you can see, it's Micro Machines this month. We've played our first round, we're into our second, and we're playing a double elimination tournament. So everyone who loses gets a second go in a second tournament bracket with a chance to battle their way back to the final. And we're playing for a mug.
Nope. Why did I start?
I'm not sure why you
Sports
started
cars.
that.
I was just
Demi getting a bit
playing
ahead
the
of himself
final.
there, seems
Yeah,
like he's already in the final.
We're done. Pretty confident that it'll be us two in the final, so figured we could start there.
So you might as well just start now.
All right, turbo
Good luck,
wheels.
guys.
It's better. Yeah.
So Demi in the red, Swedish in the purple. Demi already pulling out a lead and a point.
Yeah, it's if you can't get them to go straight, you will obviously lose
Yeah,
some
and that
speed
happens
there.
a lot
Yeah.
because there's so many little bumps on the course which actually do nudge them sideways that once you're off straight, you'd lose a lot of space. I mean, both players went well off track there, and Demi managed to pull it back well.
Yeah, if you have the car straight, it's easy to continue on that trajectory, but if it's slightly off, it's very hard to pull it back.
Wow, that's it. Half a lap. Well, no, probably 2/3 of a lap. And Demi's taking it. So, yeah, that's showing the form that he used to win last year. Swedish unlucky, but you're not out. You're just down to the other bracket, so you still get another crack at it. Yeah, Swedish, they are fast, those ones. And they're skittish as well. So
I have the table wrong, so I have to actually fix that. I was
okay.
looking at the kickstart.
Well,
I put
while you're
kickstart way
doing that-
too much forward there.
Oh,
yeah.
just while you're fixing it, Demi, just hit the Formula 1 animation just so people have got something to look at.
All right. There we go.
And for anyone who wants to join next month for Speedball and Speedball 2, or wants to join in July for Lotus 2, sign up at amigalive.com/gametime. You can do that now. You might as well. We've not started a race yet. You've still got time to sign up.
I hope this is right now.
Okay, let's see. I'm not sure what you changed, so I'm gonna say yeah.
I
looks
had
fine.
kickstart. I put him already all the way to helicopters, but he's on the 4x4
Oh yeah, I get
loser
it.
bracket round. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so Glenn, after his sterling first round win, is back in business.
Yeah, Swedish House, you did well if you haven't played that before, because it's not easy if you haven't.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, Glenn's here, and Mosk, I'm sure, is in the chat. He'll pop up in a moment to say I'm here, because he's always here. Where are you? Come on, Mosk. Oh no, he's in. I can see him on the voice chat. Don't need to. Okay. Right. In that case, I'll start it now. And Glenn, you're player one this time, so jump on when you see it. I'm on the England server again, by the way. I don't know if you're trying to use your mic or not, Glenn, but can't hear it at the moment.
I hear some weird sounds every now and again.
Yeah, I mean, Glenn does make weird sounds, but these are not normal weird sounds for Glenn. He's not.
Yeah, I see Glenn, he joined.
Yeah,
Cool.
join.
Hey, you can hear you now.
Yeah, it's better. Good. I don't know why I couldn't hear you.
No, sounds sort of like small chipmunk noises.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
Maybe eating a nut or something.
Or eating the mic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, not supposed to do that, are you? Sorry.
Yeah.
Nibbling on it.
Yeah, infected.
But your house had been overridden by squirrels. Right, so Moska, you managed to get in?
Yeah, Mosk is in, I'm joining.
Okay, great. How do you feel about these ones, Glenn?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
No. The course is relatively easy to remember, but the cars are quick.
Yes.
Right. So yeah, you're player one, Glenn, so you're steering through this. Excuse the pun.
Oh no. Fake spider, okay.
So far, Glenn, everything's working for you, which makes it a rare month, really.
Yeah. Amazing.
And yeah, so scroll right. Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry.
Everybody wants to play sports cars.
Everyone wants to have a go at this one.
Yeah.
Escape, back out.
Have to make it to the end of the tournament if you wanna play this. Just exit out that.
That's it.
Redo it.
Try again.
Sorry, everybody.
Again, Glenn just trying to psych out his opponent.
But it worked for me, so yeah.
True, it did.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason.
No excuse at all now.
Nope. There you go. I like it. Good luck, Mosk. Good luck, Glenn.
They're purple.
Yeah.
Not
Both
too
players
shabby.
keeping it pretty tight here. Bit of a late turn from Glenn. Oh, he's caught a pebble. That's cost him.
Yeah, that little pebble.
Oh, it's got a spade.
Not looking good for Glenn. Looking
Yeah.
great for Mosk.
Very nice to each other.
Yeah, no, nobody trying to push the other one.
Oh,
Well, no need to if you're just gonna drive there.
I've got too early.
Yeah, cut a bit too much of the corner.
Oh no.
That's no good.
That's not what you want to do.
I knew I'd done that course well.
Yeah, well, you were right. There was a right-hand turn. It was just after that lake.
Yeah.
Well, at least you just dropped down a bracket anyway, so you've got a chance to battle it back up again.
Good game, boss.
Yeah, well played, Moz. Glenn, unlucky. See you shortly.
Yeah.
Bye. Okay, well there you go. That was another pretty short one. We're only getting through a lap or two on most of these, which is
Yeah.
great in terms of tournament time, but not quite so good if you're the person who's losing. So we're now back down into the loser bracket. So we've played the first 2 rounds in the main bracket. We won't be playing the match above this one on the table there because Trapshot effectively hasn't got an opponent. So he moves straight through to the next round of the loser bracket.
There's only one match now remaining in this round.
Oh yeah, we need to ping Mr. Gray. Have you pinged him?
Oh, no.
I'll do that now. If I can find him in the chat here. Where is Mr. Gray? Here we go. Hopefully he's ready to dive on his keyboard.
Trapshot won because you lost. Yeah, exactly. The one way to win.
Right. Sent Mr. Gray a message now, so we'll need to wait a moment for that. I can hear somebody pinging.
So we are looking for pair for Glenn in the next round. Everybody else is paired up.
Yep. So I can see that Goal Scoring Superstar Hero is here in the chat and ready. Hoping Mr. Gray appears any moment now.
British has asking Trap to maintain that losing strategy.
Yeah. Right, where is Mr. Gray?
So as you can see from the table, we're doing same races for these first few rounds in loser bracket and winner bracket. So first loser bracket round is turbo wheels as well, and then we're gonna do the 4x4 winner bracket and then 4x4 in the loser bracket. But after that, we have a few of those loser bracket matches coming up with tanks and helicopters and warriors as well. Was it Twitch or Discord?
Well, I've done it on both.
Alright, that should do it, hopefully. I mean, we can go to the 4x4 do your and Glow's match.
Yeah, we could do that. I had a reply yet from Mr. Gray on either platform, so shall we do that to keep things moving?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Well, now I'm wholly unprepared, so I'm definitely going to lose. That's my excuse out of the way already. Oh, hold on, I've got a guru meditation error. What's that all about? Okay, well in that case, Glau's obviously with you, so I will just set up a match for 2 players. I'm going to be player 2, and I will start it. So sorry, Goal Scoring Superstar Hero, we're going to come back to your match. We're just going to give Mr. Gray a bit more time to get back to his computer and pick up your match again in a minute, so we're just jumping on to match 17 instead. Hope that's okay with you. Right, I'll start the game now.
You should be player 2, but of course we could just change those.
I am player 2.
Nice.
Yeah. Right. done that correctly, I think.
Yeah,
Swedish
I just
has to
didn't
say
see
he's
the
waiting
game
for
yet,
the
but
Pirates
there.
tournament to claim his mug. You might want to aim for a different game that we actually play. I think you're going to be waiting quite a long time for your Pirates mug. I'm afraid.
So the 4x4 was the last one I won the last time before I went to the losers bracket. Maybe I'll do the same this time as well. So you peanuts. Now you have to win.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, Glow lost this match.
Yeah, because I don't want to win because I might be against Demi in the Formula 1. So.
yeah,
it
you
might
don't
be,
want to win.
It might be better to lose.
Just rolling the excuses out already, I see. Okay, good to see. I don't have that sort of tactical now, so I will literally be just whipping onto my joystick. Oh, Swedish has now moved on to let the nuts glow. It's getting worse.
4x4, yeah.
Don't
Okay,
really remember
good luck.
of course. This is a two-player one
to
where
drive
you
on
jump
the
onto the
cereal.
cereal box.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
that one.
I remember a little bit of that one then.
And we had the little argument about what that white stuff is.
Yeah, Jizz we settled on, didn't we?
Yep.
On the breakfast table,
delight.
as you would expect.
Ooh,
you
nice
son of a-
bombs.
No,
Yes.
no. Not into
bumpy.
the jam.
So
my God, how
close
did
to
you
the
hold on
edge
to
of the
that?
table.
That's very annoying.
See, it's not my best track.
Yeah.
Best cars.
That's good news for me.
Bouncing. Bouncing peanuts. No.
Shit!
Ooh.
Bouncing nuts. What?
Bouncing nuts.
Yeah, this track might actually come down to just 1 point because they are rather low vehicles and you have a lot of space on screen.
So
So
far saving my ass that these are slow vehicles. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I definitely would have dropped a point by now. These
I
were a
was
bit
thinking
faster.
that you're talking about us being slow, not the cars.
Yeah.
right, Gray is here, so we'll do that much.
Okay, cool.
next. Yep.
Does that slow me down? It doesn't look like it.
Yeah,
It's just
not
it's just
if
throwing the
you're-
steering off.
If you have already accelerated up.
Oh, mother!
You went a little too much
Yeah, I wasn't far off. That's
down.
annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, just don't lose now. Don't lose now.
God damn it.
That might do it. It's been very even. Just 1 point between them. Last lap.
Oh no!
Orange.
Taking too many risks. Try and catch that point up.
Orange, you glad
That's
you
not
didn't
been a
lose a
foot wrong.
point?
She's making it very hard for me to do anything at all.
Well, can't see too far ahead.
Didn't need
Oh,
to.
nice
That's
line.
enough. That's the finish.
Makes it
Ah,
and finishes. Nice.
Whew.
well
That
played.
was a close one. No shame.
No scores almost at all.
Yeah.
No, I got blown up by being off the track in a way that I thought was pretty reasonable.
Yeah, that was a bit
Boo.
yeah, harsh.
Well played though.
Yeah, you too.
Deserved.
Thank you.
Okay, right. So Glau goes through as the winner. I drop down to the loser bracket.
Yeah. So you go down to that point where I thought Kickstart was going to, which is the helicopters.
Okay. Oh no, helicopters really? Okay, it's been nice playing, and I'll listen. I do not enjoy helicopters. Okay, so Mr. Gray's here now. So goal scoring superstar hero, if you want to jump back on as well.
I am here.
Hello.
Sorry I'm late.
That's all right. Better late than never. Right, so goal scoring superstar hero is back as well. Okay, Mr. Gray, so you're player one this time, so I'm still doing it on the England server like before.
Okay.
So whenever you see it on there, just click join.
There you go, I'm joining. What vehicles is this one?
This is turbo wheels, so you've having dipped out of the tournament, a little bit of a disadvantage because goal scoring superstar hero has got to watch this track played out 4 times already.
I will go on nothing but my experience.
Yeah, go on instinct. I think that's safe bet. Or not, maybe.
Yeah. See, God has joined.
Yep, so goal scoring superstar hero, you can jump on now as well. Mr. Gray's in. Well, maybe me losing to Glau will have done me a favour, as as Clara was suggesting, playing against either Demi or Mosk in Formula Ones doesn't sound much fun.
Alright, I see goal scoring superstar hero join, so I'm joining you.
Okay.
There we go.
I am ready.
Okay. So, yeah, Mr. Grey, you're player 1, so if you just press fire to go through this.
I'm gonna go spider. Okay.
Yeah. It's always tempting to go with the others, just see a different fun animation, but
Yeah. What do I go
it's
to?
good. So why would you? Single legs.
Single? Yeah.
And then you want turbo buggies. Oh, turbo wheels, sorry, yeah.
That one?
Yep, that's the one. I always want to call them beach buggies, just because...
They are definitely beach buggies.
Yeah, so I don't know why they call them turbo wheels.
In the intro, they are called sand jeeps.
Ooh, yeah.
All over the place there.
Jumped into the water there. That was
not a good
an
start.
assault, I would describe that as.
It was a crime, if you ask me.
Yeah. If that happened in real life, you'd have the police out.
Yeah.
You'd be saying, oh, well done, good race.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
Let's go and see
bit off.
Superstar hero there just seemed to be just trying to find a different racetrack altogether to go on. Oh, that's a nudge.
Yes.
Oh, well played.
Oh, yes.
Good corner. Mr. Grey takes the lead.
Mm-hmm. Oh, aggressive. Where's the track? There
I
it
can
is.
play dirty as well.
Yeah.
And I will.
Oh, I do like that strategy of staying in the road. Glenn tried something different and didn't quite work out.
Oh. No. Oh. No.
Get the point in the end.
Bad timing.
After a bad lag spike and then a
Yep.
couple of collisions, just managed to get the point out of it.
Oh, too early.
Hey.
Mr. Grey's really sailing through this one now. This goal scoring super high stick.
Oh,
Superstar hero's got 3 points.
yeah.
There it is. 1
I
point
should have
back. Yeah.
expected that and I didn't.
Oh, and another.
Grey taking it into the sandcastle.
Oh my
Ooh.
god. Pressure again.
Yes, SH's tactic last lap.
Yeah, neither one wants to
Both
drop out.
straight into the water.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I don't like being that far ahead.
Grey nearly sabotaged
Zigzagging.
himself there. So
No.
last lap. Mr. Grey's
Very
1 point
close to
ahead.
the edge
Very
of the
close.
screen. Almost no visibility. There it is. Oh. Nicely done, both.
Both of them over. Oh, this is
Oh,
going well. Oh,
needs 1 point
oh,
though.
Mr. Grey holds his nerve.
Oh.
Well played.
My
Great.
battles
That was a
were
great
clenched there,
finish.
let me tell you. Yes.
That was a good last lap. Well played.
Well played,
Get through to
GG.
the next round.
Both. Yeah.
Hey.
And goal scoring superstar hero. Sorry, that's the end of the road for you. Thanks for playing.
Nice. Cheers. Go.
Cheers. We'll see you shortly.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Great
That was a
job.
good one.
Yeah.
Yep. Like if you compare the first lap there to the last lap, there's a lot of learning going on.
Indeed.
Like, the first lap they were both absolutely all over the place. Like last lap was really tight for both of them. That was good. Okay, so that puts us through because we've got so many just straight progressions from the first round of the loser bracket.
Oh yeah.
That puts us to the second
It's
round.
actually me and Mosk
Oh,
now.
no. It is. Sorry, yeah. I need to jump back up to match 8 too, and then come back to the 4x4s for the loser bracket.
Yeah.
So, Mosk,
Oh,
if
no.
you're, this is not going to be easy.
No.
For either player.
I'm calling it that it's gonna be one mistake.
Yeah, it might well be. It's the same as well. If you just saw me and Mosk do it, like Demi says, the vehicles aren't that fast. They've got kind of. It's hard to pull out a big lead, and leaving the person in your dust, as it were. You tend to be able to catch up on the corners and stuff. So Mosk's here as well. Okay, great. So I can start the game. I'll make sure I'm set as a spectator. And Demi, you're player 1, so I'll let you join first. And then Mosk, if you can just hold off joining until you can see Demi in there.
We were
Pixels.
actually playing with Mosk the other day. We did all these tracks, did like best of 3 for all of them, and it was really even. We won about the same amount of matches, both, so there's no telling which way this will go.
Pixel's asking if you guys can just drive around the track nice and slowly because he's trying to learn this track at the moment.
I think that's the only way to drive around the track.
Yeah, well, even slower if you can. If you've got auto fire on your joystick, maybe just turn that on to accelerate.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Right. Come on then, Demi.
I can't. Too anxious and...
Too tense.
Yeah. Very much so.
I think after over 2 years of these, people will be seeing just how seriously Demi takes these tournaments.
It's always been like that. Even when I'm not playing, I'm really nervous.
You're nervous for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck, Moz. Good luck, Demi.
Alright, here we go.
Here you go. So, Glau is going to have to play the winner of this match in the next round. And Demi there, for some reason, taking it off-road over some random bits of honey.
Ends.
Okay. So, time for many more mistakes here. Oh, Demi taking a much bigger shortcut than I did and not exploding, so that makes mine feel a bit more annoying. But clearly, has practiced these maps enough to know which shortcuts you can and can't take.
Oh, this is nerve-wracking.
Mosk is not giving an inch though here. So, she's taking these corners better than Demi, I'd say, generally. Oh, but that's a mistake. That's going to cost him a point, I think, when you get to these turns down here.
I don't think so.
Might not. No. Leveled it back up.
Keep running into that orange. Last lap, no mistakes yet, so this is going to be it.
No, there's been a couple of mistakes. We've both made mistakes, but the other one's not capitalised. So,
yeah.
It's just the nature of the track. Hard to... Yeah, I blew up entirely, which meant, there's no chance that the other person can you can't recover from that. But if you're catching the honey and stuff, because the vehicles aren't that quick, the other one of you's managing to pull it back. So, oh, that'll be it.
Fuck. Yeah, I was too far up.
Well, eventually that had to bite you in the ass because, frankly, it's an outrageous shot.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong player.
Yeah.
I was looking at the purple because well, that's it. Couldn't get a point either way, so good game, Moz.
No.
Yeah.
That puts you through to Formula 1s against Glau, and Demi drops down to the loser bracket.
Well played.
And I think this is the third year we've played this in a row. I think that's the first match Demi has dropped.
So far, yeah.
That's well, I'm going to be honest, that's quite pleasing.
Yeah. You would like that.
Great. Okay. So, yeah, well played, Mosk. That was really tight. And now we will be back down to the loser bracket, where we're going to be doing the same tracks that you've just seen. So I'm going to let Demi get that back up, because I've got to remember who's playing it. There we go. Oh yeah, so it's Ratchet and Pixels. Pixels is well aware of that. He's already back on the chat. Hi, Pixels.
Hi.
Hi. So, memorise the track, yeah?
Not as well as those two.
It's not that fast though. You can get away with just about remembering the corners as you get to them on this one. It's not like sports cars where you're having to turn before you can even see the corner.
Problem with micro machines is you can't practice it in single player because the tracks are different.
Yeah, that is exactly the problem. And I tried last year and just thought, well, this is a waste of time.
I had a little bit of a practice in the 4x4s, but so that was something. But it was I can't memorize the track on that.
No, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, like there's not. you know what the mechanics of the game are. It's the tracks you need to be able to practice on, really.
Yeah.
Ratchet Clank's here too. Great. Okay, so I'll start the game on the England server. Ratchet Clank, you're player 1. So if you can just join when you see it, please.
Yes, just a moment.
It's all right. Should pop up in a second.
Okay. Ah, here it is. It's join game or start?
You want to join game.
Join game, okay.
Yep. Okay, so I can see you in there. So Pixels, you jump on as well, please.
Okay.
How's life over at Amiga Addict? Pixels has seen new issues hit the shelves very recently.
Yes. And in fact, there's another new issue hitting the shelves quite soon as well.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
Getting quite close to get this time then.
Well, it's just more because we were late with the previous one. So.
Oh, I see. So you get 2 in a row. Well, that's not bad.
So it's
What's the one that's out at the moment? What's the main features of that one?
So the one that's on the shelves at the moment, there's a couple of features about Andy Warhol and all the stuff about the initial showing of the Amiga and all the art that he did and all stuff like that.
Sounds fun.
And the one that's about to come out has got the Kickstart event, which is happening in July, as they cover the feature on that one.
Oh yeah. Oh cool. Yeah, for anyone who's watching, listening, who isn't already aware, Amiga Addict is a printed Amiga magazine. It's available in newsagents in the UK and is also available from the Amiga Addict website. It's dead good. It's kind of just like reading the Amiga mags back in the old days. So get your hands on the copy or get a subscription if you fancy that.
Okay, ready?
Okay, ready to go.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Pixel sticking to Mike there. The pick.
He'll be hoping that he's sticking to that, but not to the honey. And Ratchet driving straight off the table.
I tried to avoid the honey.
Yeah, well, you did.
No!
Avoided the honey, but not the orange.
Never collided with this orange.
There's a first time for everything. You just don't really want it to be during the tournament race. That's unlucky. That's a long time off the track there for Pixels, but it seems to have got away with it.
Yep.
Also seems to have got away with skirting straight over that blob of honey as well.
So far, everybody has made the jump to the huppies.
No.
Yeah, nobody's. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, too far off their track.
Was just off the track. So Ratchet was still on it, so he got the point there. Same trick that Demi fell foul of.
No.
Oh, that's slippery work there from Pixels.
I hate honey.
Weaving his way around the honey. Good play. So only a point in it, and that might be back to level. Oh no. Ratchet couldn't see enough of the track.
Interesting route choice.
No.
Ratchet trying to take a shortcut.
A bit too big of a shortcut. Yeah. Just driving circles around the finishing line, hoping to get laps.
No,
just fell off.
Enough. Pixels.
Okay, so that's it. Good game.
Yeah, Ratchet unlucky.
Well played.
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay.
Well played, Pixels. Straight through. And Ratchet unlucky. We will see you again soon, hopefully.
Yeah. So thanks for the tournament. Bye.
Great. Cheers. Bye.
Yeah. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah.
Was nice.
Thanks. See you in a bit.
See you later. Well done. Okay. So we've got 3 more matches left on this particular course. That one sees Pixels go sailing through to the next round. He will be playing whoever wins this one. So it's Vector Funk and it's Kickstart. So hopefully those guys are still hanging around. If you are, just jump back on so we can see you. Then we can get the match started. There's Kickstart. And oh, wait a minute. And there's Vector Funk. Great. Okay, I'll start the game now on the England server. So Vector Funk, you're player 1. So just jump on when you can see it, please. Hey Demi, where's the sports car? Let's see it do a jump.
It has jumped a few times. If you want to see it again.
Yeah, I've not been paying attention.
There it goes.
Hey! Moving just like a real car definitely would.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look at all weird or fake. Right. Who's in then? So I can't see Vectorfunk in the match yet.
Yep, nobody joined.
No. See Vectorfunk's here. He's in the voice chat channel.
Yep.
Yeah, it's connecting to NetPlay server.
Alright.
For game to start.
Okay. You're just not showing up for some reason on our side. So hopefully that's still okay.
It's a spectator. Joined as a spectator there.
Today. Oh.
Oh yeah, okay. That's alright, we can sort that out in the game, no worries.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. So
Kickstart can join then.
Kickstart you can join as well, yeah.
Okay.
Trap shot, the tanks do shoot on the other screen actually. I don't know if Demi's ran that particular video yet.
Yeah, I saw it on, in the intro. Haven't played that yet.
Trap shots suggesting that they need the tank to blow up your previous mug, Demi, which seems reasonable.
Well, I might need that. Seeing as how things are going now.
Okay, so Kickstart's in, Vectorfunk's in, so Demi, if you just join as well, then we can sort the controller configurations out once you're in. Right. Okay, so if you want to use your F12 menu and Vectorfunk, stick yourself on player 1 and Kickstart, if you can swap yours to player 2, please.
This is a nice flash. Go?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here.
No.
Yeah,
I
hard to play.
changed to player 2.
Is it working again?
So Vectorfunk needs to take the upmost port. That one there. Going on stream.
Oh, how are we in the options screen? We don't need to be in the options screen in the game. Let me see.
Base exit.
You guys sorted?
I didn't even know that there was an option screen. I totally missed that. What options do you have there actually? Just take control options, alright.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Okay, that should be the controller set now.
Okay, great, let's give it a go.
And jeeps.
So yeah, Vectorfunk, it's you doing it, so...
Yeah.
Mega tanks.
Make sure it's all working for you. And you just want 4x4s. Okay, good luck to you both.
There you go.
Good luck.
Good luck.
So for anyone who's not keeping track, we're into the loser bracket matches here. So if you lose now, then you're eliminated. That's a good start for Kickstart.
Kickstart actually beat Glow in this track last year.
A wide corner there from Vectorfunk.
Really wide there.
Oh no! Missed the breakfast cereal as well. Got away with the wide corner, but not missing the ramp.
Just have a quick snack.
Yeah. That's the problem. Too busy stopping to eat the Cheerios. Or the Toppies, I think they call them in this.
Finds the angle first time.
The honey
yeah.
there.
Looking good for Kickstart.
Yeah, Kickstart clearly knows this course pretty well, I would say. So the second to last lap. Oh, that.
No.
Oh, that's okay. Vectorfunk's holding on there.
It's a really bad time for me to say I'm pretty familiar with this course. I'm sure I know.
Oh.
Pulls one back.
Oh.
Vectorfunk got Kickstart get stuck in a waffle, which is always a bad day.
As long as it's not blue.
So a lap to go. 2 points to even it out.
Ooh, very
Doable.
wide.
And that's one.
Wide
There you
there.
go.
That's not
Cheating.
Oh no, that's that might be it for
last lap.
three.
Potentially.
3 points to pick up on one lap
It's
is quite tough.
Full
on them.
task. Yep.
It is.
Get back. Almost requires a kickstart to make mistakes rather than.
Well, that was a good one.
Well.
That was a good. It was a bit of a mistake that Vectorfunk capitalised on and nudged Kickstart right off the track. Need a bit more of that.
Honey gets back.
Not much track left.
Oh,
no, that was.
That's kind of hectic there.
Super laggy.
It's tough to see it come back from here.
Yep. Oh, little lag spikes again.
Yeah, we're getting a few of those, but.
Ooh, Honey, both
players
get
catching the
misses,
honey.
so that's not going
There's
to be
finish
enough
line.
for Vectorfunk.
Oh, there we go. Well done.
They are. Vectorfunk unlucky. Felt like you were finding your form with that just as you came to the last lap, really.
Just a bit too late.
Yeah, maybe so. Thanks for playing again.
Cheers.
Cheers. Take care.
Well done. Well played.
Big start. Well played.
Thanks.
That puts you through to the next round. So, I think there's 2 of those left now. Yeah, there are. So 2 more 4x4s. So, let's get what's happening with the chat. Nah, nothing there. Okay, we're all good. Right, trap shot. Swedish House is here. Trap shot is here. So, we'll get going, shall we? Rattling through these as quick as we can. So, I'll wait for Trap. Don't know if you're coming back on voice or not. Yes, you are. Hi.
Hello.
Memorise the track now, yeah?
No, I've been putting games in like those boxes, protector boxes, so I've sort of been, looking up at the thing to see what people are doing, but no, I haven't memorised the track.
Oh, what's going on? Come on, sort your priorities out, man.
I know.
Okay, you're never going to win a mug with that sort of attitude.
No, well, to be honest,
I've already got like 20.
Yes.
You've got no more room for mugs now, so it's like, I'm not even going to bother. Okay, I'll start this now then on the England server. Trap your player 1, so jump on whenever you see it.
Okie dokie.
So the protector things, what are they, like sleeves for this for the flock?
Well, you know those like clear sort of plastic cases you can get to put cardboard.
Oh, you mean for the actual for the actual big box games? Yeah,
and it stops them getting like damaged and stuff.
You are going to need a lot of those boxes.
I did have to buy a few hundred, yeah.
You're doing every single game into one?
In time, yeah.
That's a lot of work, isn't it?
But just a few hundred to start with.
Did it not take up even more room now, though?
They take up, you know what, it's funny you say that, they take up literally 2 mil more, which means that all the careful sort of shelf space that fit games...
It's been ruined.
It's been ruined, yeah. So I've been kicked out by about an inch once you've got about 10 games in a row.
That is annoying. Okay, well, Swedish is obviously here as well. So, yeah, you're in control there, Trap, so you just want to go through all the stuff and get to 4x4s.
Okay, so it was 2-player.
And it's the Jeep, not like piece of wood. Don't mix those up.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure there's actually a 4x4 plank of wood option on the game, but just in case. Mixing the players up a bit here.
Yeah. I do like that they added like different avatars, but why did they have to have different abilities?
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be quite so bad if you could both choose the same one. but you're immediately penalising player 2 every single time.
Is it this one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. Who am I playing? Swedish.
Yeah.
Swedish.
I don't care who I beat.
Good. Look,
Oh, I'm the red one.
that's a pretty big miss. But just psyching Swedish out just before the race starts. It's like, who am I playing? Not that it matters. I'll crush whoever's in my way.
Hey, I've been at work all week. I'm busy. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Who am I playing? Where am I? What's my name?
My aim is to make Swedish laugh so hard that he falls off the table.
Well, so far it's worked.
Rolling on the floor. And I'm not sure if he's laughing, but...
No, swear.
Also, I'm going to be really controversial here again, but I swear those are baked beans, not honey.
Well, you just take a look at the size of some of them as you go around.
Yeah.
And
But
some of them...
Look at the shape of them.
Yeah, but look at some of them. Look at that.
Yeah.
One of them was shaped like a massive kidney bean. So, like, either what you're saying is that some of them are baked beans and some of the bean juice, in which case in which case the baked beans and the bean juice have exactly the same appearance as each other.
Point back there.
I still say they're baked beans because you have baked beans with waffles, and if it was orange juice, it'd be all over the place. It wouldn't be a nice little
It's not orange
oval.
juice, it's honey. It's drops of honey. That's why it says sticky.
Yeah,
it
maybe.
could be
You hit a
another
baked bean, you don't roll slowly over it.
yellow liquid.
Bounce off it. Okay, we need if someone knows how to do a poll in the chat, because I can't remember, we need to work out what these are. I think we tried this poll last year and we got
Yeah, we
inconclusive
did.
results.
We have done it. Obviously, it didn't solve anything. So.
No, but we should do it again. Okay, that was quick.
Yeah, they're baked beans.
Swedish, sorry, that means we lose from the tournament altogether. Trap, well played. That was quick, and you sailed straight through to the next round. See you shortly.
See you in a bit.
There we go. So trap shot there, really with the baked bean honey talk as a massive distraction. I think Swedish quite clearly worked a treat. Okay, so we're into the last game of this round, and Glenn is playing Mr. Grey. So Glenn, you're going to have to up the swearing significantly here, I think, if you want to keep up.
Pixels has settled the argument, saying they are beans in honey.
They're beans in honey. I mean, I don't fancy baked beans and honey for breakfast, if I'm honest. Doesn't sound the best combination. Do we need to ping? Oh, Mr. Grey's here. It's 2 seconds on the way. I can only imagine that he's sat looking at this stream whilst on the toilet, thinking, how quickly can I get back to my computer?
Luckily, it's online tournament, so I don't care if he washes his hands. Really?
No, that's fine. I don't mind if he plays whilst on the toilet as long as the mic's not turned.
Yeah.
Right, so Glenn and Mr. Grey, you've had how many of these have you got to watch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's been 5 of these before you, so you should both be pros at this already.
I've had it tattooed on my arm.
That was a good shout. I mean, it was quick work, but
yeah.
From last year.
Yeah.
It's still bleeding, but
yeah, I can see it. Wiping the blood off to look at it. And I mean, and to be honest, come Monday morning on work, people just be like, "What have you done?"
Yeah,
but it's totally worth it still, I think.
I just go, "Oh, is that one of the Micro Machines tracks?"
Said nobody ever. Pixels has just upset me by saying people play not on the toilet, ? Which now I've just got a picture of Pixels playing every one of these games sat on the toilet. I didn't need that in my head, but there we go.
Well, that is the optimal place to set up your gaming station. Never have to get up.
Yeah, true. As long as you've also got your front door opens into your toilet, of course. So
yeah, mini fridge inside there. Super hygienic.
Microwave.
Microwave. Trapshot says, okay, so the manual for Micro Machines says it's super sticky maple syrup. Yeah, which I guess is closer to honey. What?
You can't admit you were wrong.
Maple syrup is only just about closer to honey than baked beans. Outrageous. Unbelievable. Right, is Mr. Grey here now? I think there's a phone number for Codemasters on the box trap shop, but I'm probably thinking at this point they're not going to reprint the manual for you. Or redraw the graphics.
Money there.
Yeah. Well, Micro Machines is still a franchise, but probably not much money in the Amiga version, I don't think.
I think they're making Hot Wheels games more nowadays.
Yeah, seem to be, don't they? You can still buy Micro Machines toys, but they're crap. So they've not got the licenses anymore. So
all right.
You've not got like Ferraris and Porsches or Mercedes or whatever. They're just generic little sports cars. Ah, Mr. Gray, here you are.
Sorry, I'm late. My brother just came in from the pub and he told me the same story about his car breaking down about 6 times. So.
Awesome. Well, after you've destroyed Glenn in this race, you can tell him about that 6 times.
Yes, I will.
Right. Okay, I'll start the game now. We're on the England server again.
Okay.
You're player 1, Mr. Gray, this time, so just join when you can see it.
Just loading it up.
Nice one. So, I mean, the bad news is for whoever wins this that you're on to tanks next, which is a truly unpleasant experience in my view.
Yeah, at least I dodged that bullet.
Yeah, same. I'm quite pleased to have dodged that as well. I've just realised, Demi, that if we were both fortunate enough to win ours, then we're playing each other in Warriors.
But like helicopters can always go every which way, as they usually do, because they keep bouncing around. And
yeah, I'm crap at those as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, game started, so everyone's in. Good.
What vehicles are this now?
Yeah, so we're
still
on
4x4s. Yep.
All right. Do I push it now?
Yep, it's you, Mr. Gray.
I'm gonna go Spider again.
Good choice. Good choice.
Okay.
Solid.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Right. So, yep, just single race, of course. Swedish just saying he's missing out on tanks, and that sort of speed would have been his cup of tea.
So it's 4x4s.
There you go.
Yep.
That's the ones. Now, look out for the baked beans on the table. They're really sticky, a bit like that.
Oh no!
Ooh,
just
I didn't heed you warning.
Oh, Glenn's collided with an orange.
Shit.
You might want to follow the track. It's marked by those little loops
Cheerios.
or toppies.
Yeah, called toppies on the box, it says. But Glenn just hanging onto the edge of the track. Both players just making the round.
Just made the bridge there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Yes. Glenn going very wide.
Straight into the beans.
Yep, straight into the beans. In what world are beans entirely different?
No!
Nicely done.
I remember that time.
Oh,
The orange again.
Yeah.
Pain in Glenn's life. Twice in a row you've caught that orange.
Yeah. And I won't learn.
Yeah, I caught the same orange 3 times as well.
If you lose
So.
one more point on this lap, you won't get a chance to learn.
Oh no.
It's rather quick through the, well, whatever.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
The comeback begins.
Stab at that.
Yes.
With the left half.
GG, well played.
Yeah. Glenn, sorry mate.
It's alright. It was a dismal performance, so I deserve to go out.
Yeah, well, I think that's probably true.
Yeah.
Right, cheers all, cheers then.
Well, we'll miss you for Speedball. Might see you for Lotus in July, maybe?
Yes, I think that's a goer. Yeah.
That'd be cool. Mr. Gray, well played. We'll see you in the next round. And yeah, Glenny, I'll catch up with you soon.
Cool. Cheers, mate. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. So there we go. That was pretty quick from Mr. Gray there. Savage, I would say. So having lost his first match, that's 2 on the bounce for Mr. Gray to put him through to play Trap Shot in the next round. And our next match is in that next round. So we're staying in the loser bracket. And we've now got the tanks. And it's Pixels versus Kickstart. Kickstart is here and ready to roll. Pixels I can see on the Twitch chat, so must be around as well. Here he is. Okay. So, Pixels, you're player 1 again, so just join in whenever you can see it. Good news about this one is you really don't have to have learnt the course. They're so slow that...
Good, because I can't remember ever playing tanks before on my Twitch.
Well, forward to shoot. That's kind of it, really. Crawl around, forward to shoot, try not to get shot.
Fair enough.
As much tactics as you've got in this one, I think. And pray that you actually make it over the checkerboard, which is the most painful piece of track on any racing game I've ever played.
Okay.
It's just almost impassable because you're just continually shooting at each other. Like one of you starts to and then the other one blows you up, so then it swaps, and you keep just doing that for about 10 minutes.
Fair enough.
Okay. Okay, game's ready. Sticking with Mike. Kickstart. No prisoners. Going straight for Spider.
Thanks. There we go. Oh, I've gone straight in. Hope you're ready.
No questions asked.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, when you slow down, they turn really, really
well.
fast. But when you're speeding like this, they don't.
I can't believe that Pixels decided not to try and shoot it. Oh, stuck in the middle of an army, man.
Yep.
This is not... Oh, no, and he's out.
Got out. Nice.
Oh!
That's a very, very long shortcut there from Kickstart.
Changed his mind.
Still
on. I don't know how.
Too much of a lead because these vehicles have no speed whatsoever. And due to the angle, good shot from the Kickstart there.
All right, let's see the checkerboard.
Checkerboard again, yeah, and
I'm not sure. No, you can't do that.
Yeah,
couldn't get away with it.
No, just too much of the course you chopped off there. So that's and then both players aiming straight for the marbles for some reason. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, maybe they think they're playing for all the marbles here.
Yeah, playing marbles. Brilliant. Neither player wanted to actually move in case they get shot by the other.
Ooh,
one
it's one back. Last lap. Might still do it. The
There's only one in
checkerboard
it.
is
It's tight.
anybody's
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Little snipe there, and another. Oh, almost gets a point, but not quite. Just really, really close.
Position at the back of the screen there. You'll have to cut a bit of a corner there to keep up. Checkerboard has helped him catch up, but can he navigate it himself? He can. Oh,
it's so close.
There
we go.
Yeah, it's like putting an oil tank around, isn't it? It's ridiculous.
Interesting tactic there. It's
The last
not
lap
gonna
is
be enough.
straight. There we go.
Well played.
Pixels, it's a frustrating way to go out, no doubt, given how frustrating that course is to play.
That's a lot further than I usually get, to be honest. So
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, nice one. And Kickstart, well played.
Well played, Kickstart.
Lots of really vindictive destroying of Pixels there, which is always good to see. Well played, guys. Thanks again. And Kickstart, we'll see you in the next round.
You fire by pressing up. It's the only vehicle you need the up button for, I think.
Correct. Yeah, there's no other races that up does anything for, I don't think. Unless there's a turbo boost option on some of these that I've never found out about.
I've totally missed that. Like in
really
Micro Machines
interesting to
2,
find that.
the helicopters can go up and down, but you can't do it in this one.
That's true. Yeah, they do, don't they? Okay, so we're on to the second of the two tanks races, which is Trapshot and Mr. Grey. So Mr. Grey, you're back up again already. And indeed, Trapshot, we've only just seen you as well. We're just getting to that point of the tournament where there's less space between each person's games.
Yep.
So, I'll wait for you both to appear again.
Hello again.
Hello again. Looking forward to tanks after watching that?
Oh yes, yeah. Always like a bit of tanks.
And Mr. Grey is still here,
turn-based, right? Like I go first, cross the line, then he goes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you have a shot, then Mr. Grey has a shot, and you then Mr. Grey. So yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah,
is
next
pretty
year,
much
just do
how
scorched
it's
tanks in this round.
Yeah, for tanks, just play a different tanks game altogether on the basis it's going to be better than this. That'd be fair. Hello.
Sorry, didn't expect to be back so soon.
No, that's all right. Okay, so you've got tanks now, Mr. Grey.
Wait.
Trap shots player one this time, so I'll start it on the England server again. Trap, just jump on when you're ready.
Okay.
Can you shoot with tanks? I can't remember.
You can, yeah, press up to shoot.
Right.
Yeah, which you'll probably want to make use of quite a bit.
Yeah.
So getting through the matches, we have a lot of them in this structure, but there's only 7 matches to go.
Do I join now?
Yep.
Yep, if Trap shot's there, then that's...
Yep, Trap is in.
Yep.
Tanks.
Yeah, Demi decided this tournament table wasn't complicated enough, so he decided to draw some vehicles on it as well, just to make it...
I was going for the look that Kevin's battle plan has in Home Alone.
Yeah, it does look like that.
I'd say we've nailed it pretty well between us there. We've made it as impenetrable as we possibly could. It's not that complicated a structure, it just looks like it when you draw it like this and don't line anything up. Right, are you in, Mr. Grey?
Yeah, I'm joining.
Yeah.
Great. Oh yeah, here we go.
Okay. Mina?
Yep.
Yeah. Hang on, Mike. Mike looks cool.
Yeah. Eyes that are wider than his head. That's the sort of person you need.
Why does it say handicap, Mike?
Because those are the kind of players that if you play with a friend who is much better in this game, that you can give a handicap to them, so they would be really slow. We probably don't want to do that in a tournament.
I don't want that.
Okay.
Just press fire or no.
Yeah, I wouldn't be inclined to click yes for
that. What was it? Tanks.
Yep.
That one there. Yep. Okay, you ready, Mr. Grey?
I'm ready.
I have fun.
Guys.
Thanks for the minute. Sorry.
Obviously Swedish. We don't need that this year.
Oh.
Oh, hang on.
That
Yeah, I'm playable this time.
start. Keep doing that, Trap.
Yeah, I'm not sure what went on there.
These are actually also quite quick to back up these tanks. So if you get stuck, you might wanna try to back up and realign. Oh, just makes it.
Oh my god!
Oh, that goes wide. Too far. Oh,
I've cocked it. I've cocked it. I've cocked it. I saved it.
Made it back. Made it back.
Oh no!
Come on!
My.
Just out of range at the moment.
Oh my god!
Yeah, some diagonal angles doesn't fire quite as
Oh
far.
no!
Oh,
the army man.
again.
Oof. Back to level.
And it's even. Yeah.
Whew,
Even
needed
Steven.
that. Not that though.
That's not a good turning. Damn it.
Got him.
Last lap.
Taking it in turns.
On point might do it.
Still in range at that point. Trap's gonna have to turn at some point here.
Yes.
If only you could shoot backwards, that would help.
Yeah.
Do you want mines?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Good
right.
spot to get the kill. Still even. Oh,
Hiding.
don't want to do that.
Come on!
Do that.
Just before the finish line, no!
Their trap shots really just
Oh.
completely off piste.
Yeah. No! Yes! I don't know how.
Yes.
I won.
You took it. Trap shot reached finish line, but had less points.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well played.
Well done. Well
Literally
done.
on the last corner, you lost that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what was happening there.
No. Well played, Mr. Great.
But I will take it. Thank you.
Yeah, sail on through. Well done. Well played, both of you.
Cheers, cheers.
Good game, all the best.
Cheers. See you soon, Trap.
See you soon.
Okay. Oh man, we're back to me. Okay, let's do this. Kickstart's already. Oh, he's already here. He's that eager. He's chomping at the bit, ready to destroy me.
Hello again.
Hello again. Right. How are you at helicopters, Kickstart?
I don't like it.
Oh, well, that's good because nor do I. So.
I hate the bouncing.
Yeah, they get stuck in all those damn bits around the edge.
Can we do just a best lap type of deal here?
Whoever hits the size least.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why
Driving
not?
turns.
All right,
Time it.
I'm still on the England server kick, so I'll start it now. I'll start. Make sure I start myself as player 2 here because you're player 1. So just join whenever you can see it, and it should start you in the right port.
Swedish house saying Trap is doing everything to avoid playing with me or against me. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dropping out of the tournament will definitely achieve that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe thought, well, I'm going to go next round, so I might as well go this round.
All right, ready to kick nuts.
Yeah. I really do need to change my handle, don't I? There's too many opportunities for nuts jokes. But then I've had that for 30 years, so hey. Right then, so you're in the driving seat here, Kickstart, so it's helicopters, please. Unless you want to pick a better course, which is fine by me.
Yeah, what would you like to play? What would be your preferred track at this point against Kickstart?
Ready?
Yeah, sort of ready.
So good luck.
Thank you, you too. My third track would be on an entirely different game, I think. My purple.
Oh, I hate the
I am purple.
bouncing already.
Yes, me too.
What?
Got that?
Yeah, well, remember there was a fan there, so I was pleased with that at least.
Oh, good memory. Like, that was a year ago. Ooh, that... Oh, you made it back, though. Wow. That was a... Well, eventually. Let's see how this goes. A lot of bouncing.
Oh, shit.
The one gets hit by the water. That's impressive.
Yeah, I think that was luck rather than anything else.
Enos would have to hold on to this for 2 more laps.
Oh, no!
Kickstart really under the pressure here, and Peanuts makes it worse for him. Oof.
Shit.
One win away, but Kickstart's now looking better. Oh, there it is.
Pulls it back.
Point. This might be an awkward spawn. It is.
Oh the
and
what
it's
is acceptable about that?
Even now for Kickstart. Really benefited from that awkward spawn.
Oh no.
Oh, and it's even.
That's
Peanuts
painful.
loses his lead just like that. Oh, you got it once? You know you can do it again.
Yeah, we'll
really
see.
even round. Yeah, Kickstart didn't play this round last year.
Oh,
did
shit.
I. Peanuts did, but oh, it has turned. Kickstart in the lead. Oh, Peanuts almost gets it back. Oh, no. Too early. Oh, had a shot there. Would have just went on straight. Let's see here. Oh,
Shit.
it's drawn back. And its tables have turned completely. It's now kickstart the 2-point lead and now a 3-point
We're in
lead.
trouble now.
Looking really bad for. And tries the aggressive route.
I had to
doesn't
really by
pay,
that point.
yeah,
Damn
doesn't
it.
pay off.
Well played.
Good
Kickstart.
point. It's a tough one.
That was a really close one.
That was, yeah, well, I started well, and then it all went downhill. After that dodgy his spawn, I just, I lost
Yeah.
it. Yeah, Pixels just
That
threw
really
it away.
did,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely did, yeah. But Kickstart played really well after that first lap. He was nailing the corners much better than me.
So,
So,
Peanuts,
yeah, well
sorry to see you go. We'll see you next tournament. Bye bye.
Yep, I'm logging off now. See you, everyone. Okay, so next game, and it is
Next game. Are we playing speedball now?
yeah. After
Peanuts
that
is down with
helicopter
this one.
back, we're never playing this game again. Okay, yeah, Mr. Gray, you're back up.
Yeah, worried about this one. Really
Yeah,
worried about this one.
As you could see from that, it kind of goes. Any
Yeah, I
which way.
can turn like that.
Yeah, Mr. Gray. Hello.
Am I in again?
You are. Have you just watched the last race?
I did. I was doing something on the other screen, but I did watch it.
Yeah, it's.
I know it's helicopters.
Yeah, it's a messy one. Yeah, sort of little nudges off each other and directions and stuff. So anyone's race really. I'll start now on the England server again. You're player one this time, Mr. Gray. So just jump on when you see it.
Right, purple, 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 purple. Try to remember, Demi.
Going in.
Yeah, when you're next to the water, purple actually has the better spawn because you're not in line for the.
That is true.
To run straight into the water, but I took no benefit from that whatsoever because I was certainly on that last lap. I was trying to smash Kickstart into the water, and as a result, I kept killing myself.
I think he did a little bit of a delay, so you went in front of him. Yeah. So well played there.
Yeah, which was a smart thing to do, but I couldn't do much else.
Yeah. Oh, the player name.
I knew I wasn't going to get 2 points back on the rest of the lap, so I had to try and
that is
win
true.
it there,
Yeah.
but couldn't.
All right. What are we doing here? But I have the slightly lower character though.
Yeah, that's true. Well, so did I. But I don't think because of how much you're knocking off all the edges and stuff.
Yeah. Choppers.
You don't, that's it. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Which one am I? Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm already
hating it.
Yep.
Well played though. Both of you got through there really cleanly.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, he's caught the water spout.
Ooh,
I forgot about the spouts.
not really doing any other mistakes there.
No, I was going to say up to that point, I don't think either player would put a foot wrong, really.
Yet.
Oof.
No!
Oh, that was a lucky bounce.
Bit of an overcorrection into the bushes. Oh, that was smooth.
Ooh, not after that
Getting
though.
in front. Oh, taking the turn a bit too early. Pressure. That's what it does to you.
Ooh,
damn it!
This might be another awkward spawn. Let's see what happens.
God.
Ooh.
Come on, yes.
Couldn't quite get out of that.
Yeah, looked like Demi was going for the aggressive one there. And
No, I was just trying to face towards the
trying to get
fan,
back
so
on
I would have.
track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mr. Gray's taking these corners really well now.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh no!
Oh, you jinxed it.
Yeah, but he's recovered well.
Oh, this is even Steven.
I can't shoot.
Well, at least feels like it.
No, you can't shoot. No, that'd be helpful, wouldn't it? In this one, you could do with another tank where you can fire projectiles. Maybe heat seekers. Both players
Line it
taking a
up.
few knocks there.
Oh, I don't even know where I hit then. I have no idea
Yeah.
where I hit for there.
It was the fan that thing.
Oh,
that
the
box
bloody
that
fan.
Yeah, blew you into the edges.
Oh,
Demi getting the lucky bounce there off Mr.
Yeah.
Gray.
Oh no!
This is a lot tighter than the score so far suggests.
Shit! No!
Yeah.
Ah, got it!
Demi's taken it on the last lap. Well played, Demi. Mr. Gray, that's unlucky.
That
I think
was
actually that
close.
was probably the best you played on any of the matches.
I know.
And against any other opponent, you probably would have won that.
I wanted that mug so bad.
Next month.
Yeah.
Are you playing Speedball?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool.
I enjoyed. Cheers. GG.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Yeah.
See you soon.
See you all.
Bye. Well, that feels like a missed opportunity to knock Demi out of the tournament.
Well,
really unlucky.
Kickstart
Mr.
has
Gray's
a
playing dead
shot
well
at
there.
it straight away again.
Yep. And yeah, Warriors, again, this is one where it's not high speed. There's not going to be massive margins. So this could go either way as well. Kickstart's back in for action. And I will start it now. So Kickstart, you're player one again this time. So just join in whenever you see it.
Okay.
Yeah, that match between Mr. Gray and Demi. Mr. Gray was barely touching the sides for a lap or two, which was really impressive.
You can destroy the other car, but you get destroyed in the process as well, so it's really a wash
Hold on,
there.
if someone's ditched out of the game, I've just got an error connection though.
Me too.
So let me close that down. If I can. Won't close at the moment.
Swedish House continuing with the celebrity couple names. It's retroDemiurgi this time. It's not Kick Demi. I'm pleased about that.
Okay. Kickstart. If you'd already joined that, can you close that instance down?
Yeah,
Because it's shown an error for some reason. So I'll try it again now. So same server. And yeah, just join when you can see it.
And we're gonna have first break after this match for the semis.
Kickergy. Yeah, that's quite good.
I joined.
I see. I'll join as well. So, are you good in this one?
So far?
No, I don't like this truck. That
Well,
much.
I'd like
And
to
you?
hear that, but I don't like it either. So,
Well, don't fall for that one, Demi. Kickstart told me he didn't like the last one.
yeah, that's true. This hustling.
But to lull you into a false sense of security.
Yeah.
every team.
I don't think you can do that with me though. Like, always so worried and scared.
Yeah, you're already terrified that. Yeah,
Purple.
always
I'm
edge of the
purple. I'm purple.
seat. Yep. So Kickstart's red here, Demi's purple. And it's Warriors.
Yeah.
Is this the only Warriors match we've got?
Yeah, it is.
I think it is.
One-time thing.
Good luck, guys. These vehicles are weird, I've always found. Those spikes on the front sometimes explode the car in front of you when you hit it, sometimes don't. And I've never really worked out what the actual logic to that happening is. Oh, Kickstart just veering off the track there and catching
That
the...
almost a full lap. That's crazy.
Yeah. These do get up a bit of speed, but they don't handle very well, which is fun. Oh, Demi's staying dead central on the track here, and Kickstart's just picking up the edges a bit, which is doing him in. Have to nudge Demi to get him making enough mistakes here. Yeah, that's going to be tricky.
Ooh.
You might get one or two unforced errors out of him. Kickstart over the next couple of laps. So, well, this is the last lap, in fact, so definitely going to have to be forced errors. There's one, but it's not
That. Oh, did it do it? Got the glue for the first time. Oh, I'm so lucky. Oh, good match.
Big start, bad luck. Demi, that was pretty impressive. You didn't drop a point. Well done.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
Big start, thanks for playing again. Again, done really well. Progressed through a hell of a lot of matches to get there, and yeah, no shame in that one.
No.
Thanks for
I
playing.
got really lucky as well. I don't usually do that well, so
Are you back next month for Speedball Kickstart?
Yeah, of course.
Great. We'll see you then.
See ya.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. So we are now into. Wait, is this a semi-final? Let me follow the actual.
yeah, it is the first semi-final.
Yeah. Okay. So the first semi-final, and it's Glau and Mosk. This is going to be.
But we're gonna have the break before this.
Oh, you're right. We are. I'll stop. Yep. We're going to take 5, and run a couple of adverts while we do that. Go and grab yourselves a drink, and we've got the 2 semis and the final to go. We'll see you soon.
Anyone who joins now, think it's quiz time and one of Demi's emote questions. So which game is this? Hamburger Soda Toilet. I wouldn't play that.
It's a great game. You should give it a go. One of my favourites. But it's Beef Burger Soda Toilet.
Hmm.
Alright.
There is a McDonald's game.
People call Coke soda in some countries. Do you call it soda over there?
I don't know.
Because I guess you don't know.
We speak Finnish here, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Ham.
While we are kind of having this break here, a little bit what's going on Amiga Live channel. So we have the monthly trivias every month, usually about a week before the tournament. So you only need a Twitch account to play. Of course, can watch even without one. Usually great fun. Don't need to know that much about Amiga, but you do have to watch Amiga Live streams to get some of the questions right. Not easy, but we aren't really playing for anything serious.
No,
much like,
it, but it's still good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got cool rounds like you play loads of the music from the games, which is always cool to listen to, and then you've got like the cover art and the game art and all that stuff in there to look at. So even if you don't actually think you've got any chance of answering the questions, it's still good fun.
Yeah, that's true. It's even if you don't play, you just want to see Amiga stuff and kind of relive your childhood. It's good fun. And we have the monthly challenges. This month it's Banshee. These are for 2 players, so you just need to play the game on stream, 2-player mode, and beat the first stage in Banshee. There have been multiple different challenges. Change it for each month, and as you don't need you don't need to stream on your own channel. You just need the Amiga Live app, and you can stream on this channel. So that's pretty cool. Just check the broadcast option on the Amiga Live app, and we'll broadcast your gameplay.
Yeah, that's one of the cool features of it. That Banshee is one of those games that came out quite late, and it looks, even from the graphics that you can see on here, it kind of looks like it should be a bitmap for this game, but it's core design, and they kind of ripped off the bitmap with this style for it. But it's a really good fun top-down arcade shoot 'em up way playing sort of biplane type thing. And it's hard, but it's a good fun game. It looks really nice, so give that a go.
Yeah, and as we said, we have other tournaments coming up. You can sign up for those on the website as well. There's the link. We'll watch a few ads here. Yep, so next month, please note, it's not the last Friday of the month, 16th, and we're gonna play Speedball and Speedball 2.
Yeah, should be fun.
And then we have on July's game as well. So let's see that. And then we have Yeah, so that's coming up as well. Lotus
Yeah.
2.
You might notice we changed the advert slightly from the version we've had earlier.
Slightly.
Just because why not? Peanuts and the brain. Yeah. Childish, but hey. What else are you going to do with your evenings? Okay, so do sign up for both of those, please. There's only a couple of spots left now for Speedball and Speedball 2 next month. And we'd like to see that full, obviously. And Lotus 2, surely that's going to fill up, right? Get your name down for that one too. Quick, before you run out of time. Okay, so on to the semi-finals. So we're down to the last 4 players. And we've got Glau and Mozg. And wait, we've got then... Oh yes, that's right. Then we've got Demi. We'll be playing the loser of that. To decide who else goes into the final with the winner of this next match, if that makes sense. So without further ado, let's play that one. I can see Mozg is already here in the chat, raring to go. So I'll get it started. Glau's player 1 though, so Mozg, if you just hold off joining the game and let Demi get in there first, then you'll be able to join as player 2 straight after that.
Lo is already crying in the corner and shaking.
Literally.
Good preparation, I find, for every tournament. Just general whimpering. That's how I get myself psyched up for these things.
See, I'm kind of rooting for Mozg because he has not yet won a mug. Oh yeah, hey, we should look at the mug again.
Oh yeah,
we're all playing for. Yeah. Let's do the mug while we're setting up the game.
I suspect it looks shinier in that render than it actually will when you get it through the post. Incidentally, I sent my apologies to last month's winner, who I forget who it is, but I've not yet sent you a mug. I will do one, I just haven't got around to it. Right. Okay.
Don't see Mozg in yet.
No, Mozg... well, no, are you in though, Demi?
Yeah, I should be player 1, sorry.
Yeah, are you in? I think Mozg was waiting on that.
Yeah, it's not letting me change. One moment. Keeping me as a spectator. There, that should do it.
Okay, so Mozg, if you can see that, if we go at joining now.
Yeah, sorry, I really thought that we were player 2. So Glow will be red, Mozg will be purple.
Give it a go now, Mozg, and just see if it'll let you in. I can't actually even see the game in the list anymore, so I'm not sure what's happened.
I still see the game.
Yeah, okay, well
I have joined and it's waiting, so Mozg could try.
Oh, that's worked.
It started? Yep.
Okay, good. So hopefully it's joined you as the right players. We'll soon find out. Okay, so Glau, this one's you're in control. It's the formulas this time.
The regular formulas.
Yeah, since you played so well and haven't lost yet, you get the advantage of doing the regular ones instead of the pro ones.
Okay. I'm ready.
Good luck, Mozg. Good luck, Glau.
Good luck. We are going to need it.
Yeah, tough course.
It is.
Ooh, Mozg gets through that first little gap.
Straight into the balls. Sorry. Some balls on the table. I've got to make balls jokes.
But not even jokes, just saying balls all over.
Yeah, that's true. That's all it needs. Yeah, Oh,
Ooh,
bit of a
and-
wild swing there by Mozg.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there.
Not sure. He obviously thought it was one of those.
Well, Flo gave that back.
Yeah, immediately.
Just seems to be some fundamental misunderstanding of the shape of a snooker table between these two players.
Indeed.
No, I break too much. Shit.
Yeah, Mosk went through that with quite a lot of pace.
I don't want to play the pro formulas against
The speed of these
We'll do better
vehicles
then.
that force mistakes. That's what does you
They're
in.
both taking it safe here.
You've got no time to react at all, so that's why
what's gonna happen?
Doing directions.
Oh, nice bump by Mosk. Wow.
Oh my god, this is the disaster.
They're long laps though, so you've
Oh,
still got.
he made you go through the. That's.
It's done.
Wow.
Well,
What a
that was less than a lap. Not well played.
That was
really, really
impressive. Wow.
No, you made one or two mistakes, but Mosk just played really well.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna root for Mozg because he hasn't won a mug yet, so.
yeah, I'd love to see Mosk win one.
Yeah, for sure.
Particularly given the alternative.
And I also have a chance to drop Demi out now.
That's true.
Yes. Yep. That's
Oh
true.
man.
Right. Okay. Well,
Just have to push you away from the
I'm looking glad
computer.
Say you've got another stab at it. I mean, the bad news is you're facing Demi next, and the even worse news is if you beat him, you've got to play Mozg again. So it's not looking that rosy.
To be honest, I'd be much more comfortable with the super sports cars than Formula.
Oh, there you go. Well, you've got to battle your way past the pro formulas first, so.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Time to bribe Demi.
So it will be an interesting rest of the night here. So if somebody missed it, Glow is spending the evening here at my place. So
well, I expect that if he beats you in this next race, I mean, he'll be sleeping outside in your garden.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well,
time to go home.
I have a sleeping bag with me, which stands like -10, so I'll be fine outside.
Oh, I expect Demi will be making you make good use of that if you beat him in this race. Right, okay, so I'll start it. We'll do the semi-final now, then you can see on the screen there, it is now Demi and Glau.
So it's two players.
It's, yes, it's only two players, because I've remembered to change that already. Impressive, eh? Right, okay, here we go. Yeah, pro formulas, oof, as a three-headed monkey has pointed out. Yeah, this is... My problem with the formulas is the handling's pretty good, but it's the speed, and particularly the pro formulas, the track is so long that I can never remember my way around it.
I'm gonna suspect that Demi will win without going a full lap.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Mozg is certainly familiar with the sports cars for the final. I suspect that Demi is probably going to be more familiar with this course than Blau, but
yeah, I bet he's been grinding for the past week or so.
Yeah.
Can't really grind by yourself.
Well, that's not true. I've been doing that since I was about 15 years old.
You said that you played best of threes with Mozg, so...
Yeah, that's true.
No, so see, so the people who have been practicing the most are.
Did you see it helping me? Did you?
Right. Come on then, guys. Let's see it.
Can we do best of 10?
For the semis?
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, one moment. Don't press yet. Semi-final 2. Oh, yeah.
Then he's trying to dry his sweaty palms on the towel that he keeps.
Yeah, I was just trying to dry my arms here on my sleeves.
I'm also noticing some sweatiness here.
It's so bad. Well, I don't want to say it, but good luck.
I mean,
yes.
The good news is for you guys, at least there's one Finn in the final.
That's true.
That's true.
So there you go. Look at it that way.
Oh yeah, it's pro.
Yeah, I was like,
I was playing
map.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Demi sailing straight through. I mean, you're probably better to be behind Demi on this particular track because you know which bit of the track you actually need to be on then by watching where he is. But not that far behind him. That's looking dangerous. Oh,
well, I don't know.
Where's Clark going?
Yes.
Not sure.
Oh my god.
Well, so far, Glau, your prediction's looking pretty promising.
Gonna play my.
Demi cutting a lot of the track out. But very
Okay, so
I said I had some tricks up my sleeve, and that's the one I didn't tell Glow. So paid off. Oh. Oh no, just gotta get.
No, you need to get a point back here.
Oh, and that's.
Oh, that was the end.
Oh! Yes!
Demi takes it. Glau, well, yeah, I think it's fair to say that you were outplayed on that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Good effort to get that far. I think you made final last year, semi-final this year, and well,
yeah,
you met Demi in the semi this year, so that's how it goes. Unlucky.
That was really good. I mean, I probably couldn't have afforded any mistakes, and luckily this time I avoided those.
Yeah, you're right. If you'd made any, then Cloud have had point off you for sure.
Yeah. Also, I think last year I did practice a lot more than this.
Yeah,
year.
we did.
Yeah,
we spent the previous night playing like 4 or 5 hours of Micro Machines.
Yes.
That really helped.
Well, that's what you need for next year then, Glau.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well played, man, and thanks for playing. Right, it's final time.
The good news is that Glow can sleep under my roof now.
It's another question, do I want to sleep here anymore?
Mr. Gray just checking if the 4th runners-up also get a mug. Yeah, we've just not quite achieved the level of sponsorship I was hoping we would have done by now, so we're not yet at a point where we can give away 4 mugs, or indeed sports cars or anything like that. So we'll just have to stick with 1 mug for the winner for now. Okay. Final. So Mosk is back in the chat. Demi is here, and we'll start it. So Mosk, you're player 1. So whenever you see it, join it.
I have to be the purple car again.
Johnny Mnemonic, or Johnny Mnemonic IQ. We're not doing pro sports cars here, we're just doing sports cars.
Now, we did that the first year.
Yeah, we did.
We might do it the next year because the quality of play has picked up since then.
Yeah,
but it was just it felt like it was a bit anticlimactic in the end because it was just it was too hard of a track, so that one person that had practiced it really had no problems
like
here.
you, yeah, just absolutely just. What we should do for the final is tanks.
That's true. Yeah, something random. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd mix it up a bit.
So for the final, we're gonna do best of 3, just to let everybody know.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. So the game's up. Is Mosk managed to? Oh yeah, we're going. Great. Yeah. So this is best of 3. Let's go.
Oh, I have the player names the wrong way. Or actually, I didn't update them at all.
No.
So, Mosk going with Bida. Have to be Bonnie then, I guess.
Anyone looking at that overlay, by the way, on the screen there, and you can see the Bitmap Brothers Universe book on the left-hand side of the monitor. If you've not read that and you're interested in like the history of video games, in particularly Amiga games in the early 90s and late 80s, it's a really good read. I'm not in any way associated with it. I just bought it. That photos of my book, but it's really good. Okay, here we go. Good luck, both of you.
Yeah, gonna need it. Lots of it.
Mosk has memorised this pretty well.
Oh, a bit too
unlucky.
far off the track. I was lucky there.
Mosk was turning back into the track and obviously hadn't quite got back onto it well enough. So Demi caught a break there. Brilliant positioning from both of you on that.
Oof.
Demi having to slow for the corner, which allowed Mosk to catch back up on that bit. And again, Demi not wanting to be too far ahead there, so he's having to slow it down. But
No!
Oh,
Too
Musk has pulled it back to
far!
level.
Yep.
Well played, Musk. Yeah, Musk doing the smart thing.
Oh, shit!
And there's another one for Musk.
Good, that one as well.
Yep, Demi caught the pencil sharpener. This is why I hate this bit of the course so much for that reason.
Yeah, I was just about to go out really lucky there.
Yep, that's... That ruler with the rubber on it is cruel and not that fair to play who's coming inside. Well played there.
Oh, and it's the last lap as well.
Pulling it back ahead again. So Demi's got to do something here. Moz isn't going to make it easy for him to do that. Oh, Moz tried to force him off the table a bit there, I think, and didn't pay off. So back to level again.
That was a good idea.
So tight. Oh no, that's not going to help.
Yes! Ah, lucky there.
Only the second time, I think.
Yeah, I had to let go of the gas because I couldn't see anything.
Moz was counting on getting far enough ahead of you there as well, because he would go straight into that rubber if hadn't made up the distance quickly enough.
Ooh, a little bit of a lag spike there.
Going to a sudden death. End of the...
couldn't quite
Moz
make it. Nice bump. Yeah, Mosk leads by
played,
1.
1-0. That was some good play from both of you. Really tight.
Excellent.
Okay, so 1-0 Mosk. Mosk, it's the same track again. If Mosk takes it, obviously, it's his mug. This would be Mosk's first mug. He's played in every tournament for at least the last 18 months.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's come very close in a few tournaments. And I don't want to be. I actually don't want to be mean to Demi.
Oh, bad start again.
That's a good start.
No, it was a bad start.
Depends who you ask. That was a good
now
launch.
he gets it this time.
Yeah, worked this time.
Yep.
Knew exactly what he was doing there. That was really well positioned. Oh, he's caught the oil though. That's going to cost him.
Oh, still in it.
Mosk holding on to the ruler well there. Demi having to slow it down for the corner. Mosk following straight through. Both clipping the corner. I was going to say.
Oh wow, that was the speed.
Yeah.
The speed of Spider.
Take that before he got off the ramp. Didn't. Oh. Well, still a lap to go after this one with only one.
Yeah, it's not
really tight.
Close to ending anytime soon.
Oh, both of you just pixels away from that rubber. That was a nudge that didn't help either of you, really. Now Mosk's the one in front here who's going to try and avoid getting shunted off the table by Demi. Has done. Mosk's got enough on it.
Yeah, this will probably be it. I need 2.
Half a lap. Mosk just needs to keep his cool there.
Didn't. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Like it might be all over.
Yeah, probably can't get back from this one. And there it is. Yeah, tried to go the aggressive route. Good job, Musk. Congratulations.
It's not 3 in a row Micro Machines for you.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased for you.
Really good.
It's a shame because
well done.
I imagine you're shouting and cheering and punching the air. Every single tournament month you've come pretty close to a mug, I think, for a long time.
Yeah, good job.
You just outplayed Demi there, and that's no mean thing. Demi didn't play badly. Congratulations.
Indeed, well played.
We'll be able to play for you. Great one. Okay, well, that's it for another month from us. You can see next up we're playing Speedball 1 and Speedball 2. You can sign up for that on the megalive.com/gametime website now, and also for Lotus 2, which is on the 28th of July. We hope you join us for both. Thanks everyone who's played tonight, and for everyone who's watched as well, but particularly everyone who's played, because if you don't sign up, we don't get to keep doing these, and that would feel like a bit of a shame, really.
Yep.
So thank you to John as always for the use of the channel and also for Amiga Live itself. Get that downloaded if you're just watching on here and thinking you'd like to get back into your Amiga games a bit. Totally free, no messing about with ROMs or configurations or anything like that. It's all just packaged and you can just run it off your desktop. So give it a go. Download it for free, amigalive.com. Okay, I think that's it from us.
Yeah, pretty much. And we'll be back next month with Speedball, and then we're gonna have the Lotus tournament after that in July. So if you wanna sign up, that's the link for it. And hopefully we'll see you around.
See you next month, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye bye.